Welcome, everyone. We're on our third session of Keep on the Borderlands. I hope you've seen the first two. You can see the links in the comments below. The adventurers now are second level, and they are heading into the caves with an assignment to bring back the head of the Minotaur. Might be a tough assignment for them. We'll see how it goes. You have returned to the safety of the Keep on the Borderlands. Traveling priest who had been with you, Kessler, has been called away to other activity, but Yaviko has returned. You don't have the services of the guard for this trip, but the Castilians has told you that if you turn the head of a half-man, half-bull to the keep, he will give you another detachment to finish off the caves of chaos and eradicate all of the danger that's there. Before we start that, I've got some downtime stuff that you guys can do. You take a look and see if you want to do it. So I completed up a carousing list, and you can also spend money on learning skills or crafts or languages, but none of you have that much gold, I don't think, yet. You can also spend money to train a stat to increase one of your stats by 2 points for just this session if you do that. So it's kind of a steep cost. The cost there is shown is for those using the d20play system. For those using Shadowdark, since your gold is 1/10, the cost is also 1/10 for you guys. So I'm going to move your tokens down, because if you want to do any kind of downtime activity before the session, move your token 1 square up. There is some risk with carousing that you could be kidnapped, you could be imprisoned and miss the session. If that happens, luckily rolling up a character is fast and easy. So, all right, we'll start with Anduin. What do you want to do, Anduin?
Well, I apologize. I'm looking at this list for the first time. I see that, like you had said, it's expensive to do crafting, so it's 1,000 gold pieces. To train, it's 1,000 gold pieces, and learn a new skill. I do have 1,000 gold pieces. I have 1,002 gold pieces.
Oh, that's right. You played previously. Yeah, you can spend it on that. If you train up a lesser stat, and remember, the training only lasts 1 session, so it's a good sink on gold if you train. The skills, the crafts, the languages, they go on forever, but you can have a maximum of 3 of them.
Okay. I would like
carousing. You can spend just 10 or 100 or 1,000 on, and again, all costs are 1/10 if you're Shadow Dark.
Okay. I'm gonna try the. I want to know a little bit more about the skill crafting. I know Shadow Dark is very skill light. So for D20 played, is there like a list of skills, or do you just say, like, just make something up?
There is a list of skills. It's basically equivalent to 5e.
Okay. Then I'm going to skip for now while I look at the list and let someone else choose.
Marlo, what do you want to do?
So if I've got this correct, to carouse for mid-level carouse, it'd be 10 gold.
10 correct? Gold for a Shadow Dark character, correct.
All right. Well, I think I deserve a night out.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Roll D20. Let's see what your fate brings you.
Come on, big money, big money.
So you mark off the 10 gold. Oh, and you rolled a 16. So you won a drinking contest, and you're going to get 60 gold for that. So your net's going to be plus 50 gold.
Excellent. Thank you.
Nicely done, Marlo. So I'll put Marlo down here. Anyone else?
I'm going to change my mind. I'll carouse with Marlo and save my money for when I can make a more informed decision. So here's my roll.
Marlo's plus 50 gold. Oh no. You were robbed, Anduin. You're going to lose 20% of your wealth. So you can just multiply all your gold by, 0.8, all your coins by 0.8. And then importantly, we'll see if they got your Sword of Night. So roll a D20 and don't roll a 1 through 4.
Oh no.
Oh no, the Sword of Night is stolen. And see if they get your potion of healing. Roll a D20, don't roll a 1 through 4.
Oh my god.
Marlo, what'd you do? You took me on this night out and I got robbed.
And I might have been the one to do it.
Yeah, Marlo has all my shit.
Marlo's got your gear. I'll let you do all the rest, Anduin, but basically you do the same thing for every piece of gear that you have. But I'll let you do that in the background. You can do it at home, whatever you like to do. Anyone else?
It's hard to control the lightweights.
I don't think so.
Okay, so then the rest of you meet up with Anduin, who's back to his regular longsword. Let's see, I'm going to update your longsword, Anduin, to be...
brutal.
Lose item number... 5.
All right.
And they stole my bow.
Oh God, you gotta buy a bow too. Likely you can afford
Yeah.
one. They got one, so. All right. Longsword should be doing regular longsword damage for you now. Same as the bow. Okay. Now, the next day, Marlowe's all chipper and won all his money at the drinking contest. He is a little hungover with a headache. Anduin is just, oh, how pissed do you look, Anduin?
Anduin doesn't say anything, but he constantly looks over at Marlowe and scowls.
All right. Now, where do
I've
you
been
all
there,
want to
buddy.
go?
I've been there. You got to practice.
Where do you guys want to go?
We're gonna go back to after I rebuy my missing equipment. I have to buy a new longsword and longbow. Then let's go back to the infamous Caves of Chaos, and I'm gonna do some tracking for bull feet.
We'll feed it. Very good. All of you, let's see, who's our treasure keeper going to be this time?
I'll do it again.
All right,
And
Greg. I'm going to do something simpler, so you don't have to
Okay.
keep checking back with the players. But every player, type in your free slots right now, and then Greg, you're going to add 5 slots to the total because this will be. I don't want you to have to like query how many coins people have in their purses. So
Okay.
the 5 slots are basically just people finding places to, wear gems, wear jewelry, put coins in purses, stuff like that. And no one will ever have to figure that out while you're tracking stuff. Yavako's super strong, evidently. 16 strength.
Oh my goodness.
Nice having a big burly fighter back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so when you have everyone's list there's one person missing, probably yours, Greg, because you probably knew what it was. Then just add 5 to that. Okay. Your trip there goes uneventfully. I rolled for some random encounters. There were none. And you arrive at the Caves of Chaos in the valley.
Did the leadership have any information about generally which direction that they might know or not know where the Minotaur
No,
resides?
I don't know that you guys have heard any rumors at all about the Minotaur, and they did not have anything beyond someone having been, attacked by it in a caravan.
Okay.
So it was away from the valley. It's only a rumor that it's even in this valley. So you got a DC 15, DC 15 wisdom check for your ranger to try and track down some signs of them. Go ahead and do that.
No, I don't see anything on the screen. It's all black.
You gotta go to the right.
Let me ping
Yeah,
you guys and let me
zoom
fix
out.
Marlowe. I think it's my
I'm
fault.
zoomed all
I think
the way
Marlowe
out.
has no vision.
Oh.
And save.
New token.
Now
I
Marlowe
can
does
see.
work.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, good. So you're there when you tell okay. Okay, so you could find no tracks of this Minotaur creature. Either he hasn't passed by recently, or they're covered by the myriad of other humanoid prints, or it's all just a rumor.
Okay. Oh, you might want to take our guards off the map.
I
I see them to the north.
I will.
Also, I believe we left the last cave early because
We were
running
full.
low. Yeah, we were chasing some dudes down, but then we were full and had to leave.
Why don't we go back to the scene of our last crimes and go to the north and complete our investigation there?
I'll move you right up there to the north. You guys can, from there, move yourselves.
Okay, I will drink before stepping in. I'm going to drink my stimulant,
Okay,
the one that keeps me alert.
go for
I'll take
Good.
point.
it. One teleport was not working because I had no one there. Oh, okay. Let me fix that. You guys aren't teleporting because there's no one there, so hold on just a second. Move that over.
I'm so confused as to which caves we were in. I could have swore we were down south, but this looks familiar here.
No, we did the higher elevation ones last, and it had the hobgoblins in it.
Okay, the 3 of you outside should be able to teleport in now.
Okay.
And you no longer have to track with letters or anything you cast. Anything that we're gonna test the ongoing duration checks. So basically, about every 15 minutes, real time, I'll have you roll a d20 for anything that's like a torch, and on some number or higher, it'll continue working. Some number lower, it'll go out. For torches, that number is a 6. For mage armor, the number is also a 6.
Okay.
And for
It worked
all your
really
ranger
well.
things that last 10 rounds or an hour, the number will also be 6, Anduin. So your stimulant
Okay.
will keep on going.
I'm just going to put a blank yellow dot for the stimulant then.
Okay.
All right. Looking left and right. I'm going to listen, see if there's
Okay.
any activity in here.
No activity. It's dead silent.
Okay.
The light you remember to the west coming out of the fireplace is gone. Nothing's rekindled it.
All right. And then this is where I'm kind of at disadvantage. I'm with my bow out. I can't really carry a torch or a lantern.
Who wants to take the
So
lead? Will that be Yava?
yeah, I need someone to light one of those things.
Yaviko, you taking the lead, or someone casting a light spell on Anduin?
I cast the light spell. I can switch it to him. If you want to do that, I turn mine off.
Okay.
Mine off.
So Anduin, you can have a light spell on you.
Okay, perfect.
Click your token
Click
and click
the button.
the T button.
Got it. Oh, the T.
Yeah.
Okay.
Torch.
All right. The right looks clear. Let's go to the left here.
You guys can all follow
Yeah.
real time.
Okay, what do we got going on?
All the little
here?
candles and such that are there are actually burned out, if there were any. I don't think there were any, but there's no light at all. A lot of the tables are still toppled over, the same way as you remember the orcs charged through the room toward you guys.
Oh yeah, it was orcs.
Orc bodies are all still here, rotting, and flies are gathering.
Oh, there's my blood puddle.
Yeah. You guys rifled through all the orc bodies, took all their treasure. The room to the west of the eating room that you come to, Anduin, that is, looks like where they lived, where all the orcs made their abode. And it smells horrendous, as you'd expect.
Mhm.
There's all sorts of sleeping piles and furs and blankets and such scattered.
Have we rifled through these already?
Not yet.
All right, let's commence rifling.
Okay, you do a search of the room and see if the orcs had anything. Yeah, they had nothing of value. Few
Okay.
furnishings, nothing of value in the room.
Okay. What do you think the odds are of a secret door being in this place?
We found quite a few.
Mm-hmm. Let's separate and search the north, west, and south walls.
You do, and you find no secret doors.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. I don't know if there's much else to these caves. There's this passage up here to the north.
If I remember correctly, we left off up here in a room that had a secret door, and we went into a new set of chambers.
Oh, up here to the north.
Yeah, there was a room maybe to the east that we had nothing in it.
Let's see.
That room to the east that you look into, it is a storage room. It's got stacks and heaps of supplies. There is various shields and spears and a couple battle axes.
Leave those for now. That's super high value, but if we're desperate, we can carry it out. Let's go to the west.
This is
To the
way
west,
I
there's some more
believe we
dead
were.
bodies in the hallway here, and then there is
This,
the well-appointed chieftain's room. And
okay, this, yeah.
in the chieftain's room, you had searched it. It's carpeted. It's got some tapestries. Behind the tapestries, you found a little treasure room. And inside that little treasure room, you had found an iron chest with some coins in it. That's where you found the potion of healing, or the scroll of fireball.
Mhm.
And then the door to the south was a secret door, actually. It's visible there, but you guys had already found it.
Okay, I will listen at the secret door.
Nothing. No sound at all.
Okay, I open it.
So inside the secret door, you see a chamber that has a small table, a couple chairs, a big wooden chest by the table, and some shields hung on the south wall, bearing two, looks like tribal symbols of two different orc tribes. And one you recognize, you saw the same symbol on a couple of the orcs you killed in the caves to the east. The other one you don't recognize. Then there's an old bucket filled with some black stagnant water in the southeast corner, and that is it.
I dump the bucket out.
Okay. Everyone put you guys where you want to be when anyone dumps a bucket out. And you're happy where you're at, roll initiative.
Wow. It's the mimic bucket.
Or an ooze or something.
Yeah.
Okay. As you tip that bucket over, Anduin, you reveal underneath a hole, which has got a couple small pouches like tucked away in it, but also a deeper opening. Through that crawls an enormous centipede, as big around as your arm. And this thing crawls on out of the bucket and starts scurrying toward you very, very quickly. First person to act, though, is Yaviko.
I'll brandish my sword, go in, and I'll attack.
Any surprise here?
You are not surprised.
No, I mean, is it from me?
Oh, are you hidden from it? Yeah. and win.
Wow.
So-
I said I was wielding my bow, so I'm going to step back. I remember you don't have to have, you don't get opportunity attacks. And
That's right.
then I will shoot the bow. Here we go. There we go.
Oh, solid
Nice.
shot. Down to 0 hit points. If you guys want to describe your killing blows, I'll let you do it. I'll just say they're down to 0 hit points.
I just pierce it in the body, and it gets skewered onto the floor.
Right. With that thing
Just about.
dispatched, there is, like I said, a small pouch in there. Inside the pouch, find 2 gems, and some gold and some silver coins. Treasure keeper.
Okay.
Is in the chat below.
That's a start.
Mhm.
Marlo, can you please investigate this chest for us, please?
Absolutely.
No traps on the chest, Marlo.
Okay. Is it locked?
No lock.
Open.
Inside is a bow, 20 arrows, 2 swords, and 2 daggers.
Wow.
I will top off my arrows. And does that bow look delicious at all?
No. Nominal manufacturing.
Same with the arrows.
Same with the arrows, same with the sword, same with the dagger. Nothing of excellent quality.
I'll just top off.
What else?
Is there a lot of room in that chest? Can we put other things in it?
Yeah, it's big chest.
Um,
Big enough to hold a bow.
yeah, I was thinking. Maybe we can use. Are there handles on the side?
Yeah.
Why don't we? Because it looks. Oh no, there's more to explore here yet. That's okay. We'll just leave it for now. But the plan, I think, is once we've explored that northern door, and oh no, that's just like a little storeroom anyway. Why don't we just take that chest, go back to the other room, build a chest with whatever we can, and then like have 2 people haul it out that way. I don't know if that can circumvent the carrying rules or in any way, but that's my suggestion.
Yeah, I mean, we could even, there's a couple secret doors. I mean, there's a secret chamber in the other room. We could even, if we load it up and we need a place to keep it temporarily, we could put it in there and close that door.
Well, this door is also a secret door.
Oh, that's right. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we could leave this. We could, if we're not leaving, but I don't know. I think we've explored this whole part of the cave system right now.
Well, I want to check this room since we're in a trail of secret doors. I'm going to check this room as well.
Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
Marlo, you can have inspiration. Was Marlo talking, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You find a secret door, Marlo, on the western
Wow.
wall.
It's a labyrinth, guys. We can move
What?
forward.
All right, let's take a peek. I'll listen first.
All right. You don't hear any sounds through the door at all.
You're right. Shh. There's another door. I listen at this door.
You can just kind of see a glimmer of light around the edge of it, like there's something lighting the room inside. And you can hear it's the crackle now and then of fire. And then you can hear very low voices speaking in Orcish. Can't make out what they're saying. They only talk now and then as well. And they seem a distance away from the door.
There's orcs speaking beyond the door. Is everyone ready?
Now I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let me hide along this wall.
Okay.
Once you're all ready and you open the door, roll initiative. Because on the other side of the door is an orc standing guard. He hollers right away. Sounds like an Orcish name, maybe, that he hollered. Or does anyone speak Orcish, by the way?
It's not on my sheet here, but I believe when I was making them that I chose that. But I'm actually, yeah, because my nope, never mind. My intelligence was way too
Well, he
low.
hollered something. Sounded like a name, maybe, or a title, maybe. And then he brandishes his weapons to block you guys all from coming in. And Marlo, you go first. He's not seen you.
Unfortunately, I can't see him either. So I am going to try to, without drawing too much attention, move right there. Now I can see him. I move here. I get maybe a better shot.
This won't be an action just for you, but make a stealth check for me. As you walk behind your men, he does not see you.
Perfect. I'm going to try to put one in his eye.
You bring him down to 0 hit points with that shot.
Wow.
Very nice.
You've come a long way.
Andrus.
Okay. I'm going to stay here and hold a sacred flame. And should something appear?
Sarvala.
I'm just going to wait here.
Okay, you hear the first of 2 orcs. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, comes into view. Andrus, 5. There. He is a big, burly sort. He tries to dodge out of the way of your sacred flame that comes down on his head. He fails. He takes 1 radiant damage. That only enrages him more. And then he is, as an orc, aggressive, so he gets an extra move on his first turn. Blows on his enemies, so he gets all the way up to you all. Straight up charge, brandishing this huge axe. And he seems a little bit perplexed at how you're here. But he swings the battle axe at Anduin. This will be at +1 damage if he hits Anduin. 12 points damage, or 12 to hit, misses you. And then another orc.
You said he seems perplexed that we're here.
Yeah.
Surprised that you're
here.
I think maybe we found a back door into the end of possibly another lair.
Another orc. Maybe. This one just as ugly looking, but female. Charges forward and brings the battle axe down on Yaviko.
Ooh.
This one's wielding a shield, so this is one-handed, doing 12 damage to Yaviko, cutting a vicious wound into your fighter, who then falls to the ground with a clatter of armor. Then Yaviko, you are actually a Shadow Dark character, so click your token, click the A15/H9 button. This will set your death timer, and also see if you recover this round. The one just to the right of that. Okay, so your death timer is set to 2 rounds. You don't recover this round, and I'll just put this death symbol, 2 on it. That's your death. Okay, and you can also put your guy prone and a red X through. It's a good idea, so the party knows the heal. And then next is Anduin.
Okay, I am gonna. I don't think anyone else. What kind of armor are you wearing, Andrus?
Plate.
Okay, I'm gonna step back here so you can move forward, and then I'm gonna use my ability to invigorate on our new friend. He's not dead, right?
Correct, not dead.
Okay, so here we go. Yay!
Nice, Yaviko, you get 1 hit point back. Anduin, I'll give you inspiration for that, and
I have a straight up shot on this one right here. I'm going to take it.
2 piercing wounds it, doesn't kill it. Andrus.
I will fill in the slot so they don't get out, and I will strike the one in front of me. Actually, no, take that back. I will reach down and try to further heal Yaviko.
Wow.
Nice healing.
Nice.
Sarvala, your turn.
All right. I will move back here and cast Acid Splash on the 2 orcs.
They tried to dodge out of the way.
Ooh,
1 succeeds, 1 fails. One succeeds, 1 fails. 2 acid damage to the one that failed. Now with an arrow wound, now with acid burns. Then the chief, he will take his axe against Andrus, hitting Andrus, doing 7 points of slashing damage to you, Andrus. And then his lady will go after Yaviko, who's still prone, so this will be with advantage. 16 to hit Yaviko is a hit. 8 points of slashing damage as she tries to keep him down. Not enough, though. Yaviko. Oh, pause there. We're at the bottom of the hour here, 8:30, so let's do a ongoing duration check. So if you have a torch, or a light spell, or anything of that nature, roll d20 for everything like that. And a 6 or higher, it keeps going. On a 1 through 5, it stops. Okay. And I'll roll for wandering monsters. No wandering monsters. Andrus, you lost yours.
All right, so on
Anduin, you can take your light off. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I lose mine too.
Who was that talking?
I rolled a 5. Sarvala. I rolled a 5.
Okay, so Sarvala light's gone. The only light you got left is Yaviko's. And there's light in the room spilling out too.
All right.
No wandering monsters. That's all done. Back to Yaviko's turn.
I'll swing at the wife orc.
Nice.
Yeah. That brings her to 0.
Die, you harlot.
All right, Anduin, your turn.
I knock an arrow and shoot at the remaining orc.
Okay.
No.
That is a miss. Next is Marlo.
I don't think I have a clear shot right here, so I am going to 3, 4, 5. I'm going to run into this room and get him. Get him from the back.
No,
No, I'm using that as inspiration. It was too fun to run past.
Okay.
And shoot him in his back.
Roll again. Oh, nice.
There.
Nice.
7 damage, wounds him badly. Arrow stuck in his back. Enraged that his wife's been cut down. Andrus, your turn.
Okay, one more time. Healing, cure wounds on Yabako.
Nicely done. Sarvala, your turn.
All right, magic missile all on the orc.
Down to 0.
Down to 0. Bye-bye, magic missile.
Okay, you're out of combat.
I'm going to grab half my arrows back if that's all right.
Cure wounds on myself. Very good.
Okay, let's see what there is to see.
Yeah, what's on the bodies?
Okay, so searching the bodies, you find that the orc chieftain has a magical hand axe. Hand axe +1. If anyone would like a +1 hand axe, just let me share with you what that does. So hand axes, you can throw them. It'll be 30 feet when I fix that. D6 damage slashing, and if you'd like that, go ahead and roll.
Roll a d20.
Roll a d20 if you like it. If you take it, if no one else wants it, you can roll 0. You can just type a 0.
Look at you.
All right. And X +1 goes to Anduin.
And Anduin really misses his sword of night, but this axe will do.
Yeah. Okay. And then he has a belt made of silver with a gold buckle. That is worth 125 gold pieces for the treasure keeper. 25 gold. He has a gem set in the pommel of his battle axe. His battle axe is not anything of note, but you can pry the gem out. And that is a 50 gold piece gem. He has in his purse 16 gold and 5 silver. And his mate has a bracelet of ivory, which is worth 100 gold.
Oh, wow.
And the area of so that's all you find on him. The guard that was there, he has 7 silver and 2 gold, and that's all he has of any value. All right, so that's the bodies. You said you're searching those. That's what you found on those. You look for valuables in the room, which I assume is next. The place is pretty well furnished. There's a small chest of drawers. There's a sack with 30 platinum pieces.
Wow.
In the sack. And that sack is tied shut with a rope of climbing.
What? What a waste.
Who would like a rope of climbing? I don't think I've written this up yet.
That sounds like something that
be similar to what's in the D&D rope of climbing. So if you'd like that, roll D20. If you take it, if no one else wants it, just type in a 0. And Marlo has no magic items yet, right?
No.
So that'd be his first magic item. Rope of climbing for Marlo.
What is the length of it? Like a typical regular rope?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna. We don't need to worry about a spot because I'll just swap it out with my regular.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, you said something about a chest of drawers or whatever. I'll check through those and maybe even look for some like false bottoms in the drawers and things.
Yeah, the chest of drawers is actually where you found the sack, tied up with the rope of climbing.
Oh, okay.
There's also a copper bowl, finely wrought and chased with silver, and it's worth 25 gold. Finely wrought, chased with silver. Counts as a piece of jewelry for tracking it on spaces. 25 GP.
And for the treasure keeper, just to make sure it's clear, I'm just leaving my longsword behind. I'm taking the +1 hand axe. So,
Okay.
So for let's see, for magic items, since we split them right away, if the treasure keeper doesn't need to keep track of it, only you need to keep track of it if you got it. And then if it in any way changes your carrying capacity, let him know that. But if you're dropping something to take it, then it won't. So you don't have to let him. Okay, and then finally, there is a small wine barrel that contains some good quality wine with actually 50 gold. Takes a full slot.
Yabako will grab it.
You don't have to say you're having it. The treasure keeper.
Okay.
Treasure keeper keeps track of all mundane treasures. You just need to let him know if the number of slots you have has changed. Since some of you lost torches, maybe it has. I don't think that. I think those are light spells, not torches, though. Okay.
How many gems and jewelry do you say stacked together?
3 gems. No, 10 gems stacked together and 3 jewelry stacked together.
Okay.
That's everything you find in the room.
Does this chieftain have any sort of badge of his station? Does he have anything on him that signifies him on his armor or maybe a chain or something? He is I'd like to grab something other than his head that will that we can maybe walk through the rest of this dungeon
Well,
here.
he was wearing a belt made of silver with a gold buckle. His sword had a gem in it.
Yeah.
He had a magic hand axe. None of those were really adorned with any kind of symbols at all. His shield is emblazoned with a tribal symbol. Looks like the same symbol of the shield on the wall in the room that you found the 2 shields hanging on the wall in the secret room where the centipede was.
Tom,
And
I'm
is it
going
the one that we recognize or the one that we don't recognize?
The one you don't recognize.
Okay.
Tom, I'm going to
Yes.
replace my shield with the chieftain's shield.
Okay.
Yeah, let's draw attention to the fact that he's gone, and maybe we can clear some of these rooms out without even a fight.
And with that in mind, I'm going to stow my bow, and I'm now traveling bow and hand axe. I mean, shield and hand axe.
Okay. Great.
All right, let's.
The only person with light is Yaviko, so Yaviko, you might need to lead the way.
Oh, well, let's cast that again.
Cast light. It still doesn't work.
Yeah, it's not working.
Pause right here. What's not working?
My light spell.
Not either. It's like the token action.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes APIs stop. So let me restart those for us. Okay, they should work now.
Okay.
All right, Anduin, you have light again.
Thank you. All right, let's go where we have not gone before. And that seems to lead back to the. Well, let's check it out. There seems to be something down here, but I think this is the.
Let me pause
the
you guys.
common room.
Let me pause you guys back a little bit.
All right.
You will see something as soon as you get to the first step into the room. So get your marching order, however you would be heading east. And you're happy where you're standing, roll initiative.
All right. I guess I'm happy.
Okay. Anduin, make a wisdom check, DC 15. Nope.
What?
You did not see a nearly invisible string across the corridor. You tripped it. When you trip it, a heavy weighted net drops from the ceiling. There's metal pieces that are tied to it that create a clanging sound. The net is it's 10 feet north to south and 20 feet east to west. Let me draw it on the map for us here.
I forgot I have a terrible wisdom.
Not the best leader through a dungeon. There we go. That area is in the net.
Oh, the whole thing.
The whole party is entrapped in the net. Unless you make a DC 15 Dex saving throw to jump north or south or east. So everyone gets to make a Dex save DC 15. This thing's coming down on you to jump out of the way.
Does this fall under the realm of thief abilities that get advantage?
No, I don't think you ever get saves. No, it would. It would, Marlo. Yeah, you'd have advantage. Didn't need it.
You didn't even need it.
Didn't need it.
Marlo's the only one who ducked out. So Marlo, you can jump south 1 square. The rest of you will have to disentangle yourselves with an action, or you can try and disentangle someone else with an action adjacent to them as well. And the DC of that's only a 12. That's an action DC 12 Dex check.
And what's the effect of being entangled? You just can't move?
Yeah, you cannot move. You'll have disadvantage on any attacks you make.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you'll be granting advantage to anyone attacking you.
Wow, okay.
And with the rattling noise, you guys hear movement to the west. So everyone roll initiative if you haven't already. I don't recall if you did already. And then we roll initiative for some orcs.
I think we may have.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, the orcs are not real responsive, so they're not on you right away, giving you some chance to maybe disentangle yourselves. And we'll start with Yaviko. DC 12 Dex check to get out.
You said strength, though?
Dex check to disentangle yourself.
Oh, it's Dex.
DC 12 in an action. Yaviko's no problem. So you can step out to the south?
How far can I move? I'm wondering if I can move to try to protect the party.
Yeah, you can. You step out to the south to get once you're disentangled, and then you can move through the. I wonder how to do that. Then you can move through the netting area. That's still kind of halfway up in the air because your friends has difficult terrain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to be 1 square to the west of the net, and then you get a good view of the room there. And let me make sure you can see the orcs that are arming themselves rather slowly. You don't see any yet, but you can hear them. You hear them grabbing weapons and grabbing armor. It's Yaviko's turn. Marlo. Oh, and pause here real quick, Marlo. Ongoing check-in. Everyone's got something ongoing. Roll. And random encounter check. You're good. No random encounters. So Yaviko, your torch goes out. You can turn that off. There you go. So the only light you have, it looks like, is light coming in from the outside. As all your torches.
To the south is an entrance or something?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can't see anybody yet. I could hide, but if I hide, I'm going to get a good shot on my first shot. But I think it might be more important to get the team out. So if I was to maybe help move this net around, would that give them advantage on their check?
You can pick one person, and you can actually make a check to try and get them out by moving the net around.
The next person in line is Andrus, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Then I'll do that.
Okay.
Is there
Dex
anything I
check
need to
DC
roll?
12.
Okay.
Boom, Andrus, you're
Nice.
free. Marlo, it's difficult terrain moving through the net squares, but you can determine whatever you like. And then Andrus, what do you want to do?
I'm going to help out Sarvala.
Okay. DC 12 Dex check. Boom, Sarvala's free. Step out there.
Okay.
And Sarvala, you get to do your actions.
All right. I'm going to cast light.
Very good. And then Anduin.
All right, I'm going to try to free myself.
And
Whoa.
Sarvala, the light spell is actually a torch in this game, so...
Okay. Sorry.
There you go.
Okay.
Anduin, you're out. Nice. So
Where can I be when I get...
First step is to there. Then after that, the net's no longer difficult terrain because it's lying on the ground. You can move anywhere you want after that, Anduin.
Okay, I'm going to step up to here.
All right. Then the orcs go. And from the north, Anduin, the first orc appears. He comes to there with his battle axe. Brings it down on your ranger, connecting for 3 slashing. Another one comes here and attacks Yavako with a battle axe. Connecting for 2 slashing. Then another one to there. And then there. And there. A whole half dozen orcs. Next person to go is Yavako.
I'll swing at the orc to the west.
5.
5 damage.
Wounds him badly. Then Marlo.
Can I get a surprise shot from here, or do I need to take a round to hide?
You have to take a round to hide since you're out of hiding.
Since there's so many of them, I think hitting strong on one of them is going to be important. So I'm going to spend my action on this one hiding.
Okay, Andrus, your turn.
Is the net difficult terrain?
No longer difficult terrain.
Okay. I'm going to go here. I'm going to use that wand of hold person.
Oh, nice.
On that orc.
Okay. Let's see. There's no save on that. You got him.
Okay.
And he's going to be held as long as you focus. He's not high enough level to be able to break out of it. So he is just frozen during your focusing.
Okay.
That was this one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a perfect target if he's still alive.
Paralyzed. So the paralyzed ones are going to be granting advantage. And if you hit him from adjacent, it'll be automatic crit. Okay, that's Andrus Sarvala's turn.
All right. Firebolt against the orc in front of Yavako.
Okay, you connect. Take it down. Anduin.
I'm going to swing. First, I'm going to brandish the shield I have from the chieftain and bang it with the chieftain's hand axe.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then I'm going to slam it onto the guy that's held because I will take every advantage I can get.
This will be advantage on the attack.
I'm going to just click on, it's not Sword of Night because it was also +1.
Yeah, but it did different damage.
That didn't work out either. All right, so just a longsword, I guess.
No, I'll make one for you. Just roll regular. Just roll a straight d20. And I'll make one.
Right, here we go. Got it. And a hand axe is a d6, right?
D6
so roll that.
+1. Oh yeah, that kills him. And axe, and then longsword. Yes.
Perfect. And then if that guy, you said that guy's dead, so I'm just gonna step over his corpse and move up 1 square.
After you comes the orcs. All right, so you drop 2 of them real quick, using Allships magic and brandishing. So normally they wouldn't have to make a save yet, but they're going to do wisdom checks now. Fighting on, at least for now. So the one west of Anduin attacks Anduin with a battle axe. 21 for 3 Anduin, and then the one south of Anduin attacks Anduin with a battle axe. Missed him wildly, and then Yavako.
Step over the body of the orc that was in front of me, and I'll attack the one to the west.
It almost killing that one. Marlo.
I'm going to tumble forward from hiding. And any of these damaged at all?
Just the one west of Yavako.
This one? How badly?
Do you see a bar? There should be a bar on. They're not showing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this one here. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. This is going to be extra damage. So I'm actually going to try to get this one out of the way. So I'm going to go for that one right there.
All right. From class 13 and cover. So disadvantage, but your advantage. Oh, miss. Okay, after Marlo. Andrus.
Combat medic. Anduin Trasparia heals you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Sarvala.
All right. Firebolt against the orc in front of Yavako.
Nice shot. Dropped him.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Then Anduin.
Swing at the one in front of me.
Okay, Orc's turn. Now I'm going to make a regular roll check since they're down to less than half the number. Okay, they back up. Anywhere to go, but they retreat back and ready attacks to there. So all three of those orcs are ready if anyone approaches them. Yaviko, your turn. In the room, Yaviko, that you can see a little better now, you can see it's a messy collection of furs and orcish gear and nothing else of note in the chamber.
So as far as I can go without seeing, so I'll stop there.
Okay. After Yaviko, Marlo.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh man, the light's not there. Man, do you have? Is there like a delay?
You can't actually back up. Also, once you start moving, you have to count the squares you moved. You can run back though. You had enough movement to get back.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm gonna.
There is a ready. You can ready a shot. Yeah.
Oh, I can ready. Okay. Yeah. Then I'll ready a shot from here.
Okay, Andrus, your turn.
Light on Anduin.
Anduin, you can turn a T, hit the T button, and then Sarvala.
Firebolt against the orc. 2 squares in front of Marlo.
Okay. For a little bit of fire. Singed them.
Yeah.
And I'll come back in for that shot whenever.
Go ahead, Marlo.
I'm going to go for this one up here. Actually, no, you just hit this one, right?
Yes, correct.
I'll go for that one.
Ooh, solid hit. Plunks into his flesh and stays there. Anduin, your turn.
I charge yelling, and I'll attack the north one.
Oh, yeah. He falls under your onslaught. The other orcs, you can see eyes big with fear. This one's just going to run for it. 6, 2, think his chief is still there probably. 3, 4, 5, 6. Runs for his chief. Gets up to there, sees the door open. Maybe a little concerned now. The other orc, he will also run for it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can see him, Sarvala, just north of you, both running up the passageway, and Yaviko.
That's all I'll do.
Move into there. Marlo.
4, 5, 6. I can't see any of them. I see somebody right there.
Yep, that is an orc there.
Is that enough of a glimpse? I mean, I could see him a little bit. Is that enough of a glimpse to shot off?
Yeah, you can see him.
Dang.
Andrus.
And I'm going to say in Goblin, hoping that they can somehow speak it, that it's probably best if you lay down your weapons and take your punishment.
Sarvala.
All right, I'm going to step in front and firebolt the one in the back.
Just missed him, Sarvala. Anduin, your turn.
All right, which north or south? Where are there living orcs?
To the north.
North, okay. 1, and I'm going to charge.
Okay.
The one to the north.
There's no charge action. You want to double move to there?
I mean, double move,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then the orcs go. They turn in fear, cower in the corner, and throw down their weapons. But we're going to stay in rounds. Because at the same time as those 2 orcs are doing that, Yavko, you hear some movement to your west. Or no, sorry, to your east. And there are orcs coming your way from that direction. Just coming around the corner. And Yavko, you react first.
I'll get in front of Sarvala and ready an attack if anyone gets close to me.
Marlo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I see them right there. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot.
Oh, no
yes.
Shot, Marlo.
Nice.
It's unfortunately not a crit because they do both have cover, whichever one you picked. You doing the west one or the east one?
This one here also has cover?
Yeah, from his friend.
Oh man, I wish I would have known that. Dang, I had one movement. I could have went to the east. It's all right. Fine.
Which one? East or west? East?
If the east one, yeah.
East one? 3 damage to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and take that last movement though, just so next round I got a better shot.
Okay. Andrus, your turn.
Yep, I can barely see. That was the one directly south, longsword.
Okay.
Miss.
Yeah, the darkness blocked you. Everyone check for ongoing torches rolled, ongoing spells rolled. Wandering monster check for me.
Ooh, thank goodness.
Oh.
Something's coming. All right. What do we got coming?
I yell out, we need light.
Stepping into the cave mouth are a couple of orcs, maybe having just returned from hunting or something. And, okay, that's all the ongoing checks done. Sarvala, your turn.
All right, burning hands against the 2 orcs that just entered the cave.
Okay, dex saves for them. One made it, one failed. One dies, burned up in your fires. The other one takes half. A 7 is 3. Charred pretty badly. And doing your turn.
You may need light, but I need death more. And I swing at the one in front of me.
Okay.
But not well enough.
Not enough.
Not your own death, someone else's.
I know. I'm gonna use my inspiration on that, if you don't mind.
It just gives you +3 on your roll. You didn't just.
Oh, okay. I forgot it's different in this game. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Orcs are going now. The 2 by Andrus coming from the south are going to attack battle axe on Andrus. 21 for 5 slashing Andrus, and then miss. And then the one is going to move up to Yaviko, but you're ready, Yaviko, so you can take that ready to attack. You cut him down before he gets to you. And then the 2 that are begging for mercy, now getting attacked by the deranged ranger, reaching, scrambling for their weapons. He picks up his battle axe and he swings it at Anduin, missing. Then the other orcs, the other one goes for he's going to just run for it, 6. He runs out of the cave, screaming obscenities in Orcish. That was his turn, and the 2 back there are done. That runs over. Yaviko, your turn.
Go ahead and swipe the one to the south.
Marlo, your turn.
For that one right there, I'm sure there's some kind of cover or something, but
yep,
it's the best I can
allies do provide cover, and enemies as well. And a 10 is a miss. After Marlo, Andrus.
Okay, swing on the wounded one.
Connected, killed him, stabbed him through with your sword. Sarvala.
Okay, I'm gonna step behind Andrus and firebolt against the orc in front of Andrus.
Okay, with cover, and a 13 is what you need. That's a hit for 3 fire. Burning it badly.
Burn.
And doing your turn.
All right.
Attacking the one in front of me.
Fighting for his life,
There we
but he
go.
goes down to the ranger's hand axe.
All right, and I run there. I'm outside, I guess.
Running outside, okay. And then you can see the orc running for his life down the hillside, basically away from the other caves, not toward any cave. Now back into the chamber. That orc south of you, Andrus, swings his battle axe on you. Oh no, Andrus is cut down, but he's got enough hit points it doesn't kill him outright, because that does 12 damage. It would have had done 15 to kill you outright. So you're still just at 0, and he's done. And then another orc steps up to attack Yaviko. The battle axe missing. And then the orc running from you, Anduin. So you're like basically 1 round behind him. You don't know that you'll catch him in the short term, but there is a chance you could take a shot or 2 at him with a bow. Yaviko, your turn.
Stabilization, that's intelligence?
Yeah, DC 15 intelligence check.
And what does Andrus have a death timer at all?
He will be making death saving throws when his turn comes.
Okay. I will attack I can attack diagonally?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll attack the one that's weakened.
12 misses. He knocks his side with his shield, barely. Marlo, your turn.
Since Andrus is no longer providing cover, I should be able to hit this one with no penalty, correct?
Correct. Yeah, you pick one corner of your square. You have to get to every corner of their square without going through something solid or an ally, which you can do. Okay. Or an enemy. Oh yeah, that's a hit. 4 damage finishes that one. And Andrus, you are dying, so make a death saving throw, DC 10 con save. I only have right now with the rules that you only get 1 failed death save for that, not 2. So you're just at 1 failed death save right now. And you're remaining unconscious. And then Sarvala, your turn.
Okay, firebolt against the back orc.
No cover for him. Oh no, roll a d20. Let's see what bad things happen now.
I'm glad I'm not there.
Yeah. Oh no.
A 13 is poof. You extinguish or dispel a light source except sunlight in a 30-foot burst from nearest to farthest. So your light source goes out, Sarvala. And that's bad.
Marlo is panicking.
Anduin, your turn.
I'm gonna drop the axe and shield and pull out the bow and hopefully get a clear shot at that guy that's running away.
Take a shot.
Okay. Just wait. I lost my token. How did I lose the token? Okay. Here we go. There we go.
Oh yeah, you drop him. Shoot. The arrow sails. It sinks right into the back of his neck. Blood spurts out, and he falls face down into the dirt.
You hear, "Got him!" From down here.
And I yell out, "Keep moving forward. There's light over."
After you come orcs. 2 orcs left. Kind of outnumbered now drastically, so wisdom saving throw for them to fight on. One of them will, one of them won't. The one that won't can't go forward, so he's going to run back. Corner there, and this one that fights on attacks Yaviko with a battle axe. Critting Yaviko. This guy's vicious. 10 points of slashing, Yaviko. I wonder why he's fighting on. He's the new orc chieftain. Yaviko, you need a death timer roll, right?
Yes.
Hit that A15/H9 button. So you got 4 rounds. So you put a little skull icon with a 4 on it. You don't roll a 20 in your death save, so you're not back right away. And next is Marlowe.
I'm going to knock one of my +1 arrows on this guy here.
11 would still miss.
Dang.
After you, Andrus. Andrus. That's a success. So you have a choice. You can take a death save success and go to a 1 green 1, or you can act this round. You'll be at disadvantage on anything you do.
I'm going to take the death save.
Okay, so you're 1-1 right now. After Andrus, Sarvala.
All right. Ray of Frost against the Orc. Ooh. I'm having luck today.
No luck there.
No.
Anduin, your turn.
Do I have to kill all of the orcs? I step forward and swing at him. Every time I say something cool, the roll does not.
It doesn't go your way. After Anduin, Orc's turn. You got one cowering in the corner there. The other one fighting on like he's the chieftain. He's going to take out Anduin. Do I have to kill all the characters? 14, I think, is a miss. Okay. That round's over. Yaviko, your turn. Yaviko, you get to roll a death save check. If you roll a 20, you're back. Not back. So your timer was at 4. It counts down to 3. And then Marlowe, your turn.
I'm going to burn another +1. We got to get rid of this guy. He's the beast. Oh, my
another
God.
miss. Andrus, your turn. Con save. You're 1-1, right, Andrus? Now you're 1-2.
Oh, no.
Andrus is 1 round away from death. Sarvala, your turn.
All right. Can I step on over Andrus?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, Andrus. All right. And I will attack with my dagger.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Anduin, your turn.
Step back.
Eric, it's Anduin's turn.
Oh, I am so sorry. Here we go.
Miss. Orc cowering, other orc fighting. Orc fighting the ranger with the battle axe. Missing. Yaviko dying. Death save Yaviko. Or, yeah, timer will go down by 1 if you don't come back. Down by 1 timer. And then Marlowe, your turn.
Stabilize. Oh, man. So next round, if he doesn't roll a natural 20, he's gone.
He's got 2 more rounds. 2 more chances to roll nat 20s.
Yeah, what about Andrus?
Andrus could die next round.
Yes.
With 1 failed con save.
But now if I go over there, I don't have any intelligence. I'm negative intelligence. I can't stabilize him.
I can stabilize him on my turn if it's not too late.
All right. I'm going to use my last +1 arrow on this guy.
No. Also a miss. Andrus, your turn. Con save, Andrus.
Drum roll, please.
Andrus. No.
Oh, no.
Andrus dies, bleeds out on the ground at your feet. You can start rolling up a new character while you're waiting. Sarvala, your turn.
All right. I'll step up
After all of this, we're going to die from 1 orc.
and attack the orc with the dagger.
No. Anduin, your
Step
turn.
back.
It's like the Jason Momoa of orcs.
Yes.
I'm gonna swing at this. I guess there's no one to save now, so I avenge my friend. You will pay for his death.
Oh, there you got it. He is killed, and with that blow, his body parts are everywhere. And I'll give Yaviko inspiration since you already had Anduin. So inspiration for Yaviko. And then after Anduin, we're out of combat here. But we're going to stay rounds. You have 1 orc prisoner who's surrendered in the corner there and just shaken and beat himself. Anduin just went. Yaviko, you're got another death save check. Holy cow, Yaviko self-recovers.
No way.
Just
Look at
stands up.
that.
I don't need healing.
Wow.
I'm glad I could inspire you to life.
All right, yeah. Andrus, he doesn't respond. His heart's not beating. He lies there dead in a pool of blood. A huge orcish, great axe gash in his body.
Man, I hope you want to play another priest.
I think we should bring his body back.
Yes.
As much of a pain as it will be.
We could put him in that chest.
It's a pretty big chest. I don't think it's big enough.
Corpse abuse.
Tom,
Thank
how
you,
many
Gary.
slots? How many slots does a body take?
You guys have enough to carry him out of here. That's not going to be a problem.
While they're trying to pack him away, I am just going to take a look in this room over here and see if there's anything else we can grab on our way
searching
back.
through that room, you find just tables and barrels and firewood and the fire. No treasure laying about.
I come back to the solemn moment.
All right. We'll take him back.
I will carry Andrus myself.
Well, let's pause here. Everyone do an ongoing check. All your torches, all your spells. One monster.
I'm gonna restart stimulant.
And we're not in combat, so if it goes out, you can redo one right away.
Yeah.
You can restart your stimulant right after this check.
Okay, good. That's the intention.
Okay. Where to now? Yeah.
I need to go back. I have nothing.
Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah, we need to do the honors to Andrus.
I'll just line you all up here and I'll carry you out.
Okay, sorry.
So you can stay where you're at there. Okay, nothing else here? Just set him back?
Yep.
Okay, let me put you back on the other screen. Uh-oh, looking like a rogue. Looking like two rogues in the party.
Yeah, that's only logical.
I'm not able to see again.
Zoom out.
Can you see now?
There we go.
There we go.
Yep.
All right, so
We need Edward.
you return to the keep with the body of your friend Andrus. Can you total up, Greg, for us the total amount of gold that gets split? Divide it by 5 because your share will go to your family or whoever's in your will.
Okay.
Which can't be another party member. Anduin came out of there with a hand axe +1. Marlowe came out of there with a rope of climbing. And then also you guys will split up all the gold here from when Greg totals it. And then Greg can finish rolling up his character. You could be a fighter or a dex for those stats, really.
Is platinum 5 to 1 or 10 to 1?
Platinum 10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Okay.
And you guys
that'd be a pretty versatile fighter.
The nice thing is, you get stat increases right away pretty often.
And
so you play a 17 dex.
Half value for everything we sell?
Half value if it's, some piece of equipment that you took out, yeah.
Does that include gems and jewelry?
No, those are full.
Okay.
The coins and the gems and the jewelry are all full. That's the first PC death that keep on the Borderlands. I couldn't imagine it'd take this long. Is one deadly place.
Yeah, our luck was terrific for a while, and then we just angered the dice gods.
158 gold
each
per person.
158 G piece each. That's 15 gold and 8 silver if you're Shadow Dark characters. You can finish making up your character for your replacement for Andrus, and we're going to take a break here. We'll come back at I'm back. And Greg, if you're rolling up a character, you can do them level 2. You don't have to start at level 1. Your call.
Yeah, okay.
Would you decide to go with fighter, rogue?
Yeah, fighter.
Fighter? Okay. And negative con does not impact your hit points.
Okay.
Negative dex. So you got positive dex. Positive dex helps your armor class. Even with heavy armor, it helps it at half normal rate. So a 15 dex will give you +1 with heavy armor, +2 with light armor.
Oh, good. Okay. I got base talents. Pick the talent. Racial talent. Racial talent.
What race are you going with?
Elf.
Elf? Okay.
Do I have to pick a deity?
Nope. No,
okay.
Not a priest.
I'm going to go ahead and send the sheet to you. I think I've got everything, but I'm going to double check. Just send it to you.
Any of these tokens look okay?
See, hang on.
Temporarily, I guess. Do you find one you like?
The middle one. Oh, sorry, this one right here.
All right.
Goatee.
How many hit points you got? Looks like 8.
Yep.
8 out of 8. You'll just have to roll things manually, basically, for the game. But I'll make your hit points visible to everyone. And what's his name going to be?
Van.
Van?
V-A-N-N.
V-A-N-N.
Tom, I just had a question about experience. How does that work?
I'm just doing a milestone for these adventures.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so we got Dan. Let's see here.
Yeah, we're going to just start a little graveyard up there.
That's how Tom gets his experience.
That's right. I'm almost a second level DM.
That's actually an interesting game mechanic. I wonder if anyone ever has thought of that.
I've seen lots of game mechanics where they give monsters some sort of resource by, defeating
Character
characters and
death?
stuff. Yeah. Not necessarily deaths, but they get some sort of resource that they can manage. I don't much like those games. I have enough to manage without managing resources for the monsters too.
And it makes it antagonistic.
That too, yeah, right. All right. You should have a token. You'll just have to roll manually for Dan, and we should be good to go. So, you guys, any last words for Andrus at his funeral?
He fought well, and he saved my life.
He saved my life in the past as well. I wish I could have saved his.
He was a good compatriot. We'll miss him.
Now, there is the opportunity for you guys to purchase some potions of healing. Those cost, they are 100 gold pieces each, and they have a small stock available where you could each purchase up to 1 potion of healing. For the Shadow Dark characters, it's just 10 gold pieces.
So for 10, you can 1 max?
You can have 1 max, yeah. That's all they have stock of.
I'll purchase 1.
Potion of healing does 2d6 healing with the drink, and that drinking is basically a free action that you can do during a round. Pouring it down someone else's throat, that'd take an action, but drinking it yourself, free action.
I already have a potion of healing. Can I still purchase another one?
Yes, you may.
I will do so.
Of course, that takes a slot.
Yep, they do take a slot, up to 3 potions in 1 slot, and you can have a second level maximum of 2 consumable items. So Sabala, since you have 2 scrolls already, you cannot purchase 1 unless you got rid of one of your scrolls.
Okay. So how many max can I have? 2? Just
2 consumables at second level, yeah. Okay, so you guys lay Andrus to rest in the growing graveyard next to Edward. Say your final parting words, and then drink your sorrows away, steal your resolve, and the next day you're ready to return. See if anything happens on the way. It's back to the outside.
Couldn't see up that one hallway. Did that look like the end of that bunch of caves?
There, and Dan, I need to turn on your vision. Greg, can you see Dan? Okay.
It's a van with a V. Yeah, I can see.
Van, okay. Fix that.
Yeah, it's good.
And can you move that token? Do you have control of it? Good. Okay. All right. So an elven individual by the name of Van is new in the keep. You want to introduce yourself, Van?
I am a struggling adventurer. I've come to make my way, my place in the world, and you look like a fitting group of helpers. That's it.
Van, welcome to the group. My mother was an elf, so I feel a bit of kinship to you.
He seems less than interested about that.
Eric,
he gives you a little side eye, you know.
Yeah, I kind of expected that, but Anduin didn't, but I did.
You, Van, know one rumor that you've heard about this place from someone passing by. Said, beware of the hermit who lives in the Northlands. Beware the hermit who lives in the Northlands.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will share that.
So you guys have found yourselves in the valley again. There is no one out and about when you arrive. As you peek out of the trees. Last time we played, just to recap, you guys came out of this cave up here and made your way back to the exit. Now you're here, coming back in.
But is this the cave we came out of?
Just a second, I'm doing something on the screen.
Okay.
Doing something else. You came out of the cave right up.
Oh, way over there.
That's what let's get back to you guys.
What do you guys think? Go back to that cave? There was a lot of stuff we left behind there.
I agree.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. You can move up to the cave entrance, and then if you want to cast any spells or such, go ahead, or light any torches, go ahead.
When I get to the cave, I'm doing stimulant. There you go. Oh, got 20. Oh, yeah.
And for Van, I made an initiative button. That one will be the only one that is automatic for you.
Roll the crit. Oh, sorry, roll crit fail.
Oh no! All right, roll d20. Let's see what happens.
D20.
Oh god, devastation! No. Roll twice. Roll twice. 2 more times. Oh god, 20. You're enlightened. No, you have to reroll the 20. You reroll the 20 again.
What? You just said reroll twice.
One more 20. Yeah, one more 20.
One more.
Since you have to reroll 1s and 2 or 20s on the rerolls, and roll again. Another.
Yeah, we need these 20s.
There we go. 11 and 16. This corporation, a random piece of your gear disappears. So just randomly roll one of your gear pieces. It's gone. It can even be a magic one. Include your scrolls.
Oh no.
And then 16 is unstable conduit. You have disadvantage to cast spells, but that disappears no matter rounds. And since you're not in combat, no worries there.
I was worried we'd just have to go home.
All right.
Oops, our wizard malfunctioned. We have to go home now.
Reset the wizard. Did you turn him off and back on again?
5, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, I lose my fireball scroll.
Oh no!
Oh.
That's a horrible spell to lose.
We need to go home.
Man, you guys are having the worst luck ever today.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Well, head on in if you like.
Yep. Here we go. I'm going hand axe shield now.
Van, you probably can't go in yet, so let me fix that for you.
Okay.
Sorvala, you might not be able to go in. I'll fix that for you. Now it should work. Try it now for the two of you. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. The light of the fire will be out, and also all the little candles that were on the tables are out. So everything's dark in every direction. The net has not been replaced. It's still lying on the ground there. So where to?
Probably check out the west because we didn't search that area.
Oh yeah, and there's dead orc bodies everywhere.
Yeah, let's loot those if they haven't been looted already.
They have not. So let's see what you found on those. You found, let's see, 6 of those orcs. So you found a bunch of silver and silver pieces on each. 6 orcs total. And then let's see, there's 4 more orcs. So they're times 4. Everyone, if you could type in your empty slot so Greg has it. And Greg, you take all those empty slots plus only full slots. So only tell Greg full slots. Greg, you get all those slots plus 5 more.
Okay.
Which is representative of partial slots for people and partial purses and stuff.
I bought a torch before leaving. If that was all right.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you found 10 orcs, each of them with basically 10 silver coins each on average. And what else do you? That's it on the orc bodies.
Okay, let's go to the west then.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you have that big orc common room. Stinks to high heaven. It's got scattered about all sorts of furs and orc gear. Nothing of any value.
Okay. Marlo is always an advocate for searching for secret doors, so let's do that here.
Okay. No secret doors.
Okay. Then we'll go back to like the dining room, I guess.
Okay.
We did clear that out.
Marlo did search the dining room one time.
Yeah, but we'll look for secret doors since it seems to be a theme.
Okay. Dining room, search for secret doors. You find no secret doors.
All right. Well, okay. So I think there was maybe a door or two in back the way we came that we might not have fully explored. Yeah. Okay. Keep going this way.
I don't think we went east. Did we? Or we did.
No. Did we?
Yeah, that's where we came from.
Okay, then let's go north.
North is where we fought those the chieftain, I believe.
Yep.
Oh,
Chieftain's
okay.
body's still lying there. Yeah.
Fully.
The fire's actually out up there.
Yeah, there's some supplies in that chest with some other weapons and stuff, but I think we'll just leave that for now.
Since we're right there at that chest, I'll top off arrows from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Save myself a silver piece.
Yeah. Okay, let's head back the way we came. Now zoom out. Okay, we have not been here.
That's my vote.
Okay. Let's head west from the cave entrance. And before we tromp it out, I'm gonna search the entrance for tracks.
Okay. You find tracks and a sign. The tracks are of humanoid type, but maybe a little bigger and a little heavier than, a little bigger, not necessarily heavier than the orcs. The orcs are pretty stout. A little bit bigger than the orcs. There's some signs behind the entrance, or beside the entrance, crudely written in kobold, which would actually be draconic, and orcish and goblin. Anyone speak any of those languages?
Yes, I do. So Rolla does.
You can translate. They all say some variation on the following: safety, security, and repose for all humanoids who enter. Report to first guard on left for a hot meal and bed assignment.
Nice recruiting station.
The K's of Chaos are organized.
Very organized.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, it's hobgoblins. They tend to take organization seriously. All right. Let's try to be stealthy going in. I'm gonna try to stealth in and peek around to the left.
Okay. To the left, there is some light coming from a brazier, you think? Like a brazier fired up and lighting up the chamber to the west. To the east is darkness. There's some low voices far to the east, just talking. You can't tell what they're saying. To the west, the crackle of fire burning. That's what you hear and see.
Okay. Well, let's take care of the voices, I guess. Heading to the east.
They're to the east and south.
And south. Okay.
South. And there's a flight of
around the
stairs that
corner.
descend to the south. So you can see basically the base of the stairs, but nothing past that. The voices seem to be a little bit past the bottom of the stairs.
Oh my
check for
gosh.
traps.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
I'll look for traps. You don't see any.
Okay. Carefully descend the stairs. Oh, I wish I had a barrel of oil to roll. Oh, I see an enemy. Should we roll initiative?
Yeah. Well, actually, you don't. You won't see them until you get about the bottom of the stairs. You can see them when you get to about here. So everyone else.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone can see marching order behind your two leaders. Once you're happy where you're standing, roll initiative.
Ellen, we have a bad assignment.
Where's the hot meal?
Yeah, you come down into view. There's a bugbear sitting at a bench there. He turns, stands up, and looks at you, and he looks confused. And he speaks in Goblin. Anyone understand Goblin?
Yes, Servala does.
Servala, okay. So Servala, you can't see what's happening there, but you can hear what he's saying. He's saying, "Who are you, and what are you doing here?" You want to do anything about that, Servala?
We've come for our repose.
Well, you have to. You can't see him unless. Do you shout out from the top of the stairs?
Sure.
Okay. We've come for our repose. He says. He says in Goblin. Who said that?
I did. Come closer.
He looks like he thinks maybe that's a trap or something. Mm-hmm. And he motions to a couple more bugbears who both stand up, and he steps forward, and they step to the side of the table. And he looks at you, and now you can see all the way up the stairs. You can see Servala up there, and he says, "You're to go to the cave to the west." I'm sorry, he would say that. You're to go to the west, not here in Goblin. And then he stands there defiantly.
I see. My bad. My direction sense is poor in caves. Can you show me the way?
Just go down that passageway, and he points to be your right, Servala. All the way to the end.
You're making it hard.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, Anduin and Yaviko, are you guys doing anything or just standing ready?
I'm just standing there glaring with the chieftain's shield up in my hand.
Chieftain's shield, okay.
I'll be doing the same.
Does Servala let us know what the conversation is?
Yes, he's telling us to go to the west.
To the guard?
He's telling us where to sign up for recruitment.
Well, let's do it. When we don't have to take the riches by force. We can take them on the down low.
And then Anduin yells, I don't know what this down low is, but I can't contain my anger any longer. And he charges the closest one.
But then he stumbles in the stairs with his 0 initiative, and will go last in order. But the bugbears will defend themselves very slowly. All right. Oops. So Marlowe, Anduin, you see, is going to engage the bugbears. He trips, though. I think the bugbears are going to get the jump on him, smash him over the head probably before he's able to recover. But you go before everyone, Marlowe. What do you want to do?
All right. Well, Marlowe was a little hesitant because he thought maybe we could get a bed assignment and take stuff in secret. But there's a fight going on, and he's not. Man, I hate this disadvantage with the folks in the way. And if I move here,
you'd have disadvantage for being adjacent.
Right. So I'll just go ahead and shoot from where I'm at.
Okay, they're wearing leather armor. They have shields and big spiked clubs. So armor class is 13, looks like. Oh, Miss Wildly, Servala. And from the position on the stairs everyone's at, you guys can only see the closest one to you, except for Yaviko and Anduin. You can see all three.
All right, so Servala will step up behind Yaviko.
Okay.
And she will fire a magic missile at the bugbear in front.
Okay. 3 missiles dart by you, Yaviko.
Beautiful.
4, 5, 6. 6 points of damage. All 3 piercing the bugbear. Servala is having a terrible day on spellcasting.
Yes.
Van, your turn.
Oh, fire an arrow at the one I can see.
Okay. Oh, that's a hit. Nice shot.
D6, right?
D6 for a bow. Yeah.
And I
Longbow's a
got the
D8.
plus.
Longbow's a D8.
Okay, and I got the +1 because of the weapon master.
Okay. And you get your dex modifier too, so it should be 5, 6, 7, 8 points damage.
Oh.
I don't know if bows get dex modifiers. It's at least 6. Look that up for me in Shadow Dark. I don't think I defined it in my game yet. We'll say it does. Yeah, you hit him. You take him down. Down he goes. Nice shot, Van.
So I get dex to damage
Dex to
too?
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yavako, your turn. Let's see. Let me double check. Short bow. No dex to damage on Marlowe. So I guess you don't get dex damage, Vaughn. That one's still down, though.
You don't get attribute damage.
Yeah, in Shadow Dark, there's no attribute damage adjustment.
You're right. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking that. It's the only attack roll. Yavako, go ahead.
I just moved up and swung at this.
That's a hit and a half. Solid blow to this guy. 8 points of damage. Now the bugbears, all of a sudden, outnumbered, outgunned, it seems like to them, even though they're bigger than all of you. I think a one-on-one fight would be pretty bad news for you. But you got him on the ropes. So the one to the west, he's going to get out. The one to the east is also going to get out. The eastern one, 6. And that's it for him. West. Anduin, after you recover from your stumble, you see bugbear running west, bugbear running east. No other bugbears in the room.
I run to there, can't see anything. That's 15 feet. I still can't see anything. I'm going to run yelling this way and still don't see. They are fast.
They are fast. Let me tell you what you see in the room. And also, Avico, you see this bedrolls, a bench, a table, a water pail, sacks of meal scattered here and there. And on the wall, opposite the stairs, so basically right here, are 2 keys hung on the wall.
I'm gonna ready an action in case I see a bugbear, and I'll throw an axe at him.
All right.
That's my turn.
Marlowe, your turn.
Okay, 1, 2. And you said, where did you say the keys were?
On the wall opposite the stairs. Right
here-ish. I'm not seeing a ping from you.
Oh, I'm on the key. I'm on the GM layer. That's my problem. Right over here.
All right. Well, I'll finish my move down that way and grab those 2 keys.
Grab a key if you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are slightly different, so they probably go to 2 different locks.
I'll take them both.
You did guess the locks are pretty simple looking. And after you, Sarvala.
All right. Sarvala will just move down to here by the table.
And then Van.
I will hold a bow shot if something
Ready a bow shot there? Okay. And then Yavka.
I'll move beside Anduin and just ready if something comes out.
Anduin.
I don't think they're coming back soon. I'm going to go over to the one bugbear that was killed and rifle through the body.
That bugbear has on him 9 gold pieces you find on him. So Greg,
nice.
9 gold pieces for party treasure.
All right, and then I move back next to Yavako.
All right, Marlowe, your turn.
I'm gonna come check out this door over here. I'm gonna give a listen at that door if I can.
All right. You don't hear anything listening at the door. Sarvala.
Okay, I will move up adjacent to Marlowe.
All right. Just as you're moving up, Sarvala, you interrupt in mid stealth mode a bugbear coming around the corner to grab Marlowe. Anduin, you were watching, right? And Yavako, you were watching. So you're all watching this as this bugbear is coming ready to grab your friend. And Sarvala, you act first since you're going right now. You see him. What do you want to do?
Okay. Firebolt.
Connect. Only singe him a little bit. That startles him and breaks the surprise he had. Finish your turn where you want. Everyone, check for ongoing effects right now, please. See if any of your lights go out. See if there's any wandering monsters. No wandering monsters. If your lights go out, make sure you turn them off. And then
for mine, it's 1 to 6, right? I just need to be above a 6.
You have to roll a 6 or higher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And then Anduin, you'd rifle through a body and then just return. Yavako, you're ready, but with a sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the bugbear then is going to go.
You devil.
Comes to here to grab Marlowe.
Is it too late to get that bed assignment?
Marlowe, make a dex check, DC 15, to wiggle out of his arms as he tries to grab you. And you'll have advantage being out of the rogue, so you are able to do it. So he was going to try and grab you and hold you basically as a prisoner to, bargain his way out, but you wriggle free of his arms after he grabs onto you, and that was his turn. And then Van.
Leave our halfling alone, and I will take a shot at him.
That is with cover an 11 or 9, and that's a miss.
Okay.
Then have a go.
I'll move up and kill this bugbear.
That's a hit. 3 damage doesn't bring him down, though. And then Anduin.
Can't be left out of the party. Here we go.
Oh, you destroy him. Bugbear killed. And we're out of combat. So do as you like. 1 bugbear lying dead by Marlowe. 1 door to the south Marlowe that's locked. The key will work on it.
I can recover half of the arrows.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Well, Marlowe tells them that it looks like the key is for this door. Do we want to go inside, or do we want to keep going down this hallway? Because two bugbears ran, right?
Yeah.
They went.
Let's explore the door first, and then move on from there.
All right. And you said I heard nothing from it, correct?
Nothing from the door, no. The door itself it's made out of iron, and it's secured by not only a heavy padlock, but a chain across it. But the padlock will release the chain. So.
Okay, well, I'll work on that. I'll open that up.
Okay. You can open it up now. It's unlocked.
All right. Can I go ahead and open that door?
Yeah. So you see inside is a litter of straw. There's some buckets, and there are some humans here. 2 humans. Also 3 orcs. Also a goblin and a couple kobolds. They are all
prisoners
chained to the wall with a common chain and a heavy padlock. The humans are like, "Are you from the keep?"
I let the team know that this looks like a prison. And no, actually, go ahead and walk in. Actually,
the guards are you from the keep?
Yes, but from the keep.
We were taken from one of the caravans as we were heading toward the keep.
We've heard about you.
Do you have a key? Can you unlock us?
Of course I can. What about these orc fellows? Are they enemy or friend?
They're enemies of the bugbears, that's for sure. I bet they'd fight them if you give them weapons.
Who speaks Orcish? Somebody spoke Goblin to one of them, and I think they understood. Who was that?
Zavada speaks Goblin.
And I asked these humans, well, actually, if they know that, then maybe one of these humans speaks Orcish.
No, I'm afraid I don't speak any Orcish, but I've seen the bugbears beat on everyone, including us.
Anduin says he knows curse words.
So I go back out the door. I grab one of those. I grab a bugbear body, and I
can just see Marlo the halfling dragging a bugbear into the room. All his might.
If I'm able to, with the 10
you can,
strength,
yeah.
I want to drop it at the feet of one of the orcs and nod and kind of hold out my hand to.
The orcs grunt and pound their chests. They one of them speaks a smattering of common, and he says, "Give us weapons."
Will you fight with us?
How many orcs are there?
He doesn't understand. There's 3 orcs.
We can give them the We can give them the bugbear weapons.
There's 3 orcs, 2 kobolds, 1 goblin, and 2 soldiers. Soldiers are like, "We'll fight with you until we get back to the keep."
I let these monsters know you are all much easier to kill than the bugbears. So if we need to, you'll be first. And I unlock the humans first.
Okay.
And ask them, do you trust the fight alongside us?
I wouldn't trust them. I would take my eyes off them, but I'm sure they'll fight against the bugbears.
I asked the team, what do they think? The humans I let go.
Yeah, if we put them in front, we'll have eyes and make sure that they'll work for us.
Yeah, otherwise, if we leave them here, it's just a slow, starving death for them, and just kind of feel bad about doing that to anyone.
If that's the case, I'll put them out of their misery.
Right, these guys are easy to pick off.
Let them go.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and undo their bonds, and if we can give them the weakest weapons we can find, I don't want them smashing us with anything tough.
Yeah, they will definitely fight. He points to the bugbear, and he looks at you, and he says, "Where?"
Perfect. This way.
All right. I'll put them in order.
I can barely see in this room with the. I might be if the light could come in here.
Is there only 1 light source in the party right now? It looks like that's the case.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have light.
Okay.
Yeah,
they're ready to follow. You lead the way, and they'll follow.
Yeah, they all look like they're hurt as well. So
they're all wounded. Yeah, you can see they're all been beat up, and some of them are nursing broken, broken arms even.
Yeah, if they turn on us, they'll be easy to
It will not be much of a fight, that's for sure. So I'm not going to move them with you, but once we get to a place where they could take up a fight, you want them in front? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys can move, and then once we get somewhere, I'll put him in place.
Oh, I want to search the second bugbear.
Searching the bugbears. There's on the second bugbear another 9 gold pieces. That to the party treasure.
I always forget to rob dead people.
Yep. That's pretty common.
This looks like a dead.
I asked the human guards if how many rooms they've seen in this place.
We were drug in a cave, and then drug down some stairs, and then there was like a guard post, and then this room.
Same path we took, sounds like.
Is this the beds and the repos that speak of in that sign outside?
I couldn't read the sign outside. The human says, bunch of goblin and orcish writing, I think.
Just a recruitment center. More like a trap.
While they're speaking, I'll just kind of check this. It looks like maybe this is under construction, so I'll check these walls for anything.
No secret doors, and yeah, nothing of value.
I suggest we avoid the west that the sign tells us to go.
All right. Well, I think there's some more stuff to the east of this guard room. No.
Let's hunt down that other bugbear.
Okay, pause there. As you can back up a little bit there, and then where do you want your human guards? And then we got orcs, you got goblin, you got kobolds.
Maybe a rank of human guards in front of us, and then all the monsters in front of them.
Kobolds are hard to wrangle. They end up underfoot often. Lead goblin tries to stay in the back. But as you guys are all kind of marching through this room, and all of a sudden you hear commotion to the north. And looking north, Van, of course it's just dark up there, but you hear something coming down those stairs at a pretty rapid clip, and will be in the light. Just gets in the light, and then everyone roll initiative.
How fitting.
Perfect, Van. So you hear it coming, and you look, you see bugbear feet on the stairs coming just into the light. What do you want to do?
I say footsteps to the north, prepare, and I'm going to back up here and hold a shot when I get more light on the subject.
I'm just going to have the humanoids all go in groups. Okay, so Van warns, and the bugbear's coming. First bugbear comes better into view, Van.
Okay.
On fire. 11 is a miss to there. And brings his spiked club, spiked mace down on that poor little kobold. Kobold dodges out of the way, and next to go. Oh, he gets 2 attacks with this thing. He's fast. Oh god.
Oh.
Kobold is splattered on the backswing. Kobold is smashed against the wall.
Marlowe takes chunks to the face.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another bugbear comes into view. Double move into there. Yaviko, your turn.
I'll dance around this bugbear,
Okay.
and I'll attack that one.
Oh yeah, solid blow on him. And then Sarvala, your turn. Sarvala, you hear more bugbears to the north, out of sight, coming your way.
All right. Acid splash against the 2 bugbears.
All
Does
right.
that work?
Dex saves. Boom, boom. Ooh, both save.
Ooh.
Dodging out of the way of the acid. Finish your move where you like.
And I'll back up behind Van.
More bugbears coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double move into there. And then another bugbear. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Double move into there. And then Marlowe, your turn. Marlowe, you would be hidden at the start of this all.
Okay. And I'm still trying to get your cover rules. This one here would.
So the way you do it, you pick one corner of your square. So say you pick your southwest corner. Now you have to hit every corner of the target square without going through an ally. So you couldn't hit this corner without going through Yaviko. The only way you could do that is if you move here and here. Now from there, you could hit every single corner of that north bugbear square without going through cover.
And still have my sneak.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, because you have the table there, you can sneak over to behind the table. He never would have seen you and shoot through the table legs at him.
Okay, I'm going to take the one that's already injured here.
Now that guy has seen you, so you probably want to pick a different target because that goes right at your feet.
We'll go here then.
Okay. Hit for 8. Nice.
And
Right
I'm
in the
gonna finish
thigh.
up with
He
that.
howls in pain. After you. Kobold. One remaining kobold. He's got a morale save. And they got disadvantage on these. He's running for his life. Squeaking and barking and yipping as he goes.
Stay.
Run away. Kobold's
Fight.
done. Goblin. He's got some orcs that he's afraid of. So he's going to go to there. Attack that bugbear with a dagger. Try and stab the bugbear. 13 hits the bugbear. He does 1 slash into the bugbear. And then Orc's turn. They charge forward in anger and rage. First one there, attacking the bugbear with a battle axe. Connects for only 1 damage. Sure hit you guys a lot harder than hitting the bugbears.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Put your heart into it.
He goes there, battle axe on the bugbear. That's a miss. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets to there. He's done. Anduin, your turn.
Anduin runs and leaps onto this table, and he kind of growls at the orcs as he passes them and attacks this bugbear.
All right. That hits. 8 points of damage. Finishes that bugbear.
Nice.
And you can have inspiration, but you already have it. So the closest ally to you looks like Van. Van, you get inspiration. And we got a continuation check. Check for all your continuation stuff, lights and other things. I'll check for any wandering monsters. No wandering monsters. Any lights go out?
Here's my invigorate.
And there's a light on you too, Anduin.
Oh, do I have to roll for the light or the person who cast it?
Probably the person who cast it. Who did cast that? Sarvala? Do that on Anduin? Maybe you don't have a light on you. There is no light otherwise, so let's say you did. Go ahead and roll for it, Sarvala.
Okay.
Otherwise, someone needs to get a torch out in a hurry.
I think that was light from a dead person.
Might be left over in the dead person. Okay, so that light's still going. You have no other light sources for your reference. That was the end of Anduin's turn, and we got a bugbear going. So another bugbear to the north. 2, 3, 4 comes there, and then another bugbear to the north. It is looking grim. And then that runs over, and Van, your turn.
Okay. I will shoot this one. I will use my inspiration. Is that just plus
that
5?
Just gives you plus 3, and you'll know if it would work or not before you use it. And you're not close enough, so save it.
All right. Then I will save it and move back.
All right. After Van, bugbear's turn. North of Yaviko, smashing you with an axe or a mace, missing you. And does a 15 connect? Yeah. For 6 bludgeoning, Yaviko.
Ouch.
And then Sarvala, your turn.
Ooh, acid splash against the 2 next to.
Oh, we skipped my turn.
Oh, okay.
Whose turn did I skip?
Yaviko.
Oh, sorry about that. I have the initiative.
That's okay.
I didn't even see there. Go ahead, Yaviko.
I'll swing at the bugbear beside me.
Okay. Ooh, what a shot. Takes him down 1 blow, Yaviko. And that inspires Marlo, who's closest to you. So you have inspiration, Marlo. And then next to go is Sarvala.
Okay. I'll move over here. And I will acid splash the 2 in front of Yaviko.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Roll D20.
Yeah.
The Adventures of Chaos.
What's wrong with our wizard?
16, unstable conduit. You have disadvantage to cast spells. 10 plus a spell level spellcasting check at the end of your turn will end that. But you get to make right now for your end of this turn, too. Until you succeed, you will be a DC, it looks like 10 check. You will be disadvantaged at casting spells.
So just
you're good. You're able to suppress the unstable conduit. You're able to cast spells normal again. Bugbear's turn. Right. North of Yaviko, spiked mace on your fighter. Hit for 4 bludgeoning piercing. Hit him again for 2 more, dropping him to the ground, I think. Striding forward to attack. Yeah, Anduin next. Marlo.
It's a good time for halfling invisibility.
Yeah.
So I am going to go invisible.
Okay. That's an action, so that'll be your turn. Move where you want.
Shift my location.
After you comes the kobold who ran. Then the goblin is fighting. He'll come to here and attack the bugbear to the northwest of him with a dagger. Then the orcs will go. See, this one will come to here. Attack the one to his north with a battle axe. Critting him. 8 points of damage to him. Well, they don't necessarily have shields, so that'll be 10 points damage to him. And then the other bugbears are going to take advantage of that. 4. He'll come there, attack the same one with his battle axe. Missing. And then the last bugbear can't really get in the fight. He'll go to there. He's done. Or last orc, I mean. And then Anduin, your turn.
Anduin says over his shoulder, "We could really use a fireball right now." And he crouches over Yaviko's form and uses curative on him.
Curative, okay.
I pour a foul-smelling elixir down his throat.
Okay, Yaviko, you get 8 hit points back, and then bugbear's turn. This one will go 3 to there, and attack the orc to his south with a spiked mace. 13 hits and drops him. He'll attack the orc to the southeast with a spiked mace. 11 missed, and then go there. Also attack the orc with a spiked mace. Missing and killing that orc. They're done. Dan, your turn.
Step to there. I'll fire at this one since I've got a clean shot. Yeah,
Oh, no. Miss.
I'll stay right there.
After you, Bugbear. Bugbear to the north, you have Yabiko. We'll attack Yabiko. Or no, they'll attack that. Goblin. Killing the goblin.
Ugh.
And then Yabiko, your turn.
I'll get back up and I'll swing at the one beside me.
Oh, yeah,
Have
you drop him.
have these fighters been in the mix?
Oh, yeah. They're haven't been in the mix because I didn't roll initiative for them. They were couldn't get in there because the orcs were so aggressive, and now they'll go in the initiative on 11. There we go. Okay, Yaviko, you drop a Bugbear to your west, and then Sarvala, your turn.
All right, I will step up and use Burning Hands
Okay.
on the 2 bugbears. 14.
Yeah.
Look at that damage.
10
14 dex saves. Boom, boom. Both fail. Both take 10 fire. Wounded terribly with fur singed. And then Marlowe. Visible Marlowe.
Get him, Marlo.
Oh, invisible Marlowe. Marlowe is going to move here, and from the shadows and from the invisibility.
21 hit. 4 points damage drops him. One down.
Nice.
Clock down your thing by 1, and then the guards will go. So they rush forward into the melee, attacking that bugbear with a spear, longsword, missing 6. He'll attack that one with a longsword, missing. Kobold's hiding, orcs are going, 1 orc left. He'll jump on in here, attack the one to the west with a battle axe, missing. Anduin, your turn.
I will step forward here and swing at that one.
Anduin misses. Bugbear's turn. He's on a surrounded on all corners. He's going to make a wisdom save to stay. He's fighting on. He'll take out the human guard to his south. Spiked mace. That will hit and drop that guard. And then spiked mace to the east. That hits and drops that orc. Van, your turn.
How do I get to that 3?
Oh, you click Marlowe. The circle underneath you click. And then you'll see there's like a dotted line human person. If you hover over it, it says invisible. While you're hovering over it, type the number 2, and that will replace the 3.
Oh,
Ben, go ahead.
Right, I missed, and then I'm going to move.
All right, after Van comes Bugbear's turn. So you just hover over it with your mouse hovering it, and you type the number 2 on your keyboard. Like that, except with the invisible person. Or you can use that one. That works too. Bugbear, morale save on him. He is out of town. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's right. Okay, Yaviko, your turn. 12 is
I'll use my inspiration.
okay, reroll.
Oh, it's different for each. Okay, cool.
Shadow Dark is
Shadow
Dark. Oh, nice shot. Dropped him.
Well done.
Nice
Well
job,
done.
Yaviko. Okay, and then
Yeah.
there are no more you see, but you heard one run away, Sarvala. We'll say it rounds if you want to chase. Up to you guys. Sarvala, go ahead.
I'm staying put.
Marlowe, go ahead.
How are we not dead?
We have.
Well, there's a lot of dead prisoners you just rescued.
Well, that's true.
We have punching bags.
I can't see past here, so I don't know if that's a dead end or if.
Okay, so you move over there.
I'll just move once and hold an action in case something comes up.
Guard will be ready, and click your clock down to 1, Marlowe. Kobold's hiding. Orcs are all dead. Anduin.
I'm just gonna. They ran this way.
One ran upstairs.
Upstairs.
Okay, upstairs. Okay, I'm gonna stand here and ready in action in case anything comes back.
All right, I think no one's giving chase, so we'll come out of rounds. You guys can do what you like. The bugbear doesn't come. At least not right away.
Collect arrows.
I'm gonna do curative on this. Was it a prisoner here?
That is one of the prisoners. Yeah, one of the human prisoners.
All right, I'm
Human
gonna
person.
use.
What's his name?
Here, drink this.
Okay.
And here's my roll.
Fully healed.
Nice.
And
I'll
he'll
let the dead
always go
orcs
after
know
you in
that.
the initiative, Anduin, from now on.
What about initiative?
He will always go after you in the initiative.
Oh, okay, perfect.
He's your guard now.
I let the dead orcs know that they have earned their freedom.
Let's search the dead, I guess.
Search the dead. Okay, there's several dead bugbears here. Let's see what treasure. Let's see, you got 5 of them. And you find some gold and some silver on each, totaling 7 times 5 of each of those. So 35 gold, 35 silver. And let's pause here for a second and everyone check for your ongoing items, spells, and such. See if they can do a wandering monster check. No wandering monsters. Torchlight continues. Or Anduin, was that something else? was something else. So, Sarvala, roll a d20.
Yeah,
You
I
did.
rolled a
You're
12.
good. Okay.
Okay. Which way do you guys want to go?
My vote is to the east.
At the end of the eastern tunnel, you find another chained and padlocked iron door, and this one works with the other key. Marlo.
All right, give a little listen.
Okay. No sound.
I'll go ahead and unlock it and see what's beyond.
All right. Prisoners again. In this slave pen, you have 2 hobgoblins, a gnoll, a bugbear, and a huge human. With mighty muscles and shaggy hair and a beard and staring eyes.
I walk up to the big guy and I say, "What's your name?"
His name, he tells you, is Vandana.
Bandana?
Vandana.
Bandana.
Like Van in your party.
Okay. Vandana, how did you end up here?
I was captured.
Were you part of a caravan?
I was.
You want to fight?
I'll fight.
We're bringing
You have
spud-
weapons?
We're bringing
You have
spud-
armor? An axe would be good.
Oh, you can't have this axe.
No, I want a bigger one. Not something small like that.
Did we fight anyone with axes so far?
Yeah, you can grab a battle axe, or you can give them a morning star till you find one. You got plenty of bugbear morning stars, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I'll hand him a morning star and I'll say I hope this is good enough for now.
That'll do. Where are they? I'm gonna go kill a few of them.
I'm right against the wall.
What was that? One's against the wall, right?
Against the wall.
The one against the wall is glaring at you.
Keep glaring, buddy.
The knoll to the north, it seems maybe insane. Every now and then it lets out a little hyena laugh at you. The 2 hobgoblins, they're dour, but they're not menacing necessarily. The bugbear's not menacing either, but he's definitely more dangerous than all the rest.
The other ones kind of spoke some broken comments, so I go up to him and ask him, "Why are you in here?"
I was betrayed.
You were betrayed, so they put you in here?
That is right. I will kill every last one of them. Let me free.
You were betrayed, but what was your crime?
My crime was that the chieftain's wife loved me more than him.
Oh, you a lover and a fighter?
More a fighter than a lover.
That's what she said.
The height is crazy. The hobgoblins don't seem to speak anything but goblin.
I'll ask the hobgoblins, what are you doing here?
We were captured and we were being held ransom.
How were you captured?
Bugbears grabbed us out of the trees where they were hiding.
What were you doing in this area?
We were hunting. We're due back to our tribe. Our chieftain will free us.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Hide the belt. Hide the belt.
All right.
I don't think we should free those ones. If they see that axe or they see that belt, I have a feeling we just...
I think Anduin still brandished the shield from the chieftain.
Yeah.
These are hobgoblins, not orcs. Anduin
Oh,
shields
that's
for
right.
the orc chieftain.
That's right. We moved into the orc cavern.
I think we should leave the knoll here. Obviously, we'll take our human friend and whoever else you deem is loyal or not loyal, but will work for us. But yeah, let's get moving.
What do you think about the hobgoblins? Do you trust them? They say they were captured.
Yeah, I mean, I think the worst thing we have to worry about is if they run. That's about it. I think we could bring them and hope they fight, and if they don't, I'm sure they'll just run.
Well, that's the worst of it.
So you'll take the hobgoblins with you?
I leave the decision to the party.
I say we bring
Oh,
everything
okay.
but that crazy dog-looking thing.
Sure.
I think take the knoll too.
If he doesn't have a leash, I'm not really all for him coming off that chain. I think he'll turn in an instant.
Are you letting the bugbear free?
The lover fighter? Sure.
Right. All right.
All right.
Come with me. I can take you to where the chieftain lives, he says. You'll let him?
All right, you lead the
Yeah,
way.
Go nods.
All right. Follow me, he says. He leads you into the cave where all the bugbears are. He's going to grab up a spiked mace and grab one of their, grab some armor off of them and equip himself and grab a shield. So he's all armed and ready to go. Vandala's all ready to go at a moment's notice. I'm going to just have these guys in the back. They'll be in position when the fight starts. The 2 hobgoblins are a little less interested in everything. Keep on going. He goes to the north here. He goes up the steps to the intersection to the hall here. He says that direction is more bugbears. You might have killed them all, though. I see a whole bunch of bodies in the room behind us. And he heads to the west. He says there might be some guards on duty this direction. Be cautious. There are no
Oh, I
guards.
see some.
Yeah, you can see them, but they're not actually there. He goes by the cave mouth, and by the time you get to the cave mouth, the bugbear or the hobgoblins are going to peel off and leave. They're not going to go with you unless you like kill them, basically. So you want to let them go or not?
Yeah, I'll let them go.
Yeah.
They will. Yeah, they'll get out of dodge. Gone. Your kobold you never found wherever he hid well. So the there's a bunch of orcs here, but they're not really there. So or a bunch of bugbears, they're not really there. So we move them. Okay. So now you come into this room. He comes to the room. He says, it must be waiting for us with the chief. And he gets to the bottom of the stairs. At the base of the room here, to the room to the west, you can see there's some stools near a smoking brazier. There are some skewers of meat that are now kind of getting charred over the coals. They've just been propped there next to the coals. There is a couple cots and a large gong, and that's it. He said, the bugbear says they're probably waiting for us outside the chieftain's room, which will be right at the top of these stairs. I would get ready if I were you.
Is that gong an alarm to have them running?
Yes, but given
Maybe
that the guards aren't here, they're probably not
Yeah,
going to come
they'll
running.
know that the guards aren't ringing it.
They already know, that's right. Make sure, and I say this quietly so the bugbear doesn't, make sure we don't accidentally kill this guy's girl.
He will start treading up the stairs alongside Vandala. If you guys want to follow, you can put you guys where you want to be when you get to the top of the stairs, basically.
I'm going to stay back as much as I can in the shadows here.
Okay. The human guard will stay by Anduin as his protector. Yeah, that's everyone. Okay. So as you come to the top of the stairs, just as you expected, waiting for you there on guard are bugbears. Your bugbear turncoat says the chieftain's room, and he points to the left, to the west on the map. And everyone roll initiative. We had one person be right back, but they're back, it looks like. Okay, good. Everyone's initiative in the showing. Okay. So, Anduin, as you come to where you can see over the crest of the steps, you can see to your left bugbears, and to your right bugbears. What do you want to do, Anduin?
Oof. Looks like a meat grinder. But he still has to avenge for his friend's death. So he's gonna move to there, attack around the corner with his hand axe.
Okay. Missed by too much to make a hit.
Yeah, even with a advantage, I don't think that can hit. All right, done.
Yeah, if I say you just missed, that means advantage would make him a hit.
No, actually, I'm going to move back. I'm going to strike and then step back.
Okay. After you comes the first bugbear. Comes around the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Charges forward. Attacks Vandala with a spiked mace. Hitting. Hitting. Vandala drops.
Oh!
Van, your turn. You can see the two bugbears near the top of the stairs.
I will shoot that one.
Good, because that one was your ally. That was a trick.
Vandala has such a tragic story.
I'm going to put a blue mark. Okay, a 15. That just misses because of cover, so you could hit with inspiration.
I will use that.
All right.
And then D6.
It's D8 if it's a longbow.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 2.
2. After you comes another bugbear, and he curses out your bugbear friend. Says he's a turncoat, and she never liked him anyway, and misses him twice. Marlo, your turn.
His girlfriend just took a swing at him?
No.
Oh.
None of these are female.
All right. Go for...
You are hidden, Marlo. You can hit either one of those two, yeah. Plenty of cover, so it'll be disadvantage. You'll be advantage because you could see those, so it's a straight up shot. 7 missed. Okay, Yaviko, your turn. Oh, Anduin, I did not have your guard go at the same time as you. Let me do his. He stepped forward and he attacked and did 7 damage to one of those bugbears.
Perfect.
There we go. Okay, now Yaviko.
It'll be the north.
North one, due north of you, takes 7 slashing. They're both badly wounded up there now. And then bugbear behind bangs on the door, yelling to the chieftain. And then your ally bugbear finally goes. He attacks the one to the north. Spiked mace, both miss. And then Sarvala, your turn.
All right, Sarvala will step up and firebolt to the one north of Yaviko. Where are you? Firebolt.
Oh, you burn that one up. He dies in flames.
Bye-bye, buddy.
And then the last bugbear charges forward to take his place. 1-4. Smashing a spiked mace down on Yaviko, hitting for 2, bludgeoning, and then missing. And doing your turn.
Can't go hand to hand anymore. I will stow the hand axe, draw the bow, and take a shot at the one here.
That just missed, but you could have spent
I
inspiration
will
to
use
hit.
my inspiration now.
7 damage drops that guy. After your turn, 1, 2, 3. Your guys are going to step forward, attack the one to the east of Yaviko, the long sword, missing, and then back it up. Actually, you probably could have done that because of the stairs, but we'll let it stand. You missed anyway. Fan, your turn.
I'll fire at the one in front of Yaviko.
That's a hit by a mile.
For 5.
5. Got it. And then Marlo, your turn.
Try to finish him off. Oh, I hit it. There we go.
That's a miss.
Dang.
Okay, then after your turn, let's do a ongoing duration check for everything.
Now, real quick, if I use that inspiration, when I roll, is it also still at disadvantage?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay, then I won't do that.
No wandering creatures. Everything looks like it's going. And Marlo's done his turn. And Yaviko, your turn.
It'll be a miss.
Oh no, Bugbear's turn. This is an enemy who one who just smashed the door. You can come down here and try and finish off your friend. Missing him and hitting him for 2. Friend is wounded further. Still surviving. And then last to go is your friend. Trying to finish off this one that just joined you. Missing wildly both times. Sarvala, your turn.
Okay, firebolt against the one that's in front of Yaviko.
Okay, hit. Nice shot. 3 damage. And then the last bugbear, the one you just hit with the fire, strikes Yaviko with spiked mace, hitting for 5 damage, Yaviko.
Ow.
And then just missing. And that round is over. And then the door opens. And a burly bugbear steps through. Obviously the chief. And then behind him, and Anduin, go ahead.
Okay. Just to clarify, the bugbear in front of me is an ally, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna say, Yaviko, here, drink this curative on him.
You can use your action to give it to him, or he can use a free thing on his turn to take it if he lives.
Oh,
I have a healing potion as well.
I'm gonna give it to him. I'm not gonna trust him surviving.
Sorry, okay. Oh, you did it. You didn't do your potion healing, Anduin? You did a curative?
No, yeah, I used my curative ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
So good. 6 hit point back, Yaviko.
Nice.
And that's it for Anduin. And then Van, your turn.
Okay, the one in front of Yaviko again. Oops, I already had that pasted.
15 is a miss, unfortunately, with a cover.
Okay.
And then Marlo, your turn.
Try some more disadvantages here. Hope one hits.
12's a miss,
Damn.
unfortunately. And then Bugbear's turn. The chieftain, you can see the chieftain step out, ready for a fight, but he's got 2 guys in front of him. No one can see him except for the people at the top of the stairs. Sarvala and Anduin and Yaviko can see him. He'll move to there and ready to attack. And he starts belittling the prowess of your bugbear friend. Yaviko, your turn.
Against the guy to the north.
Oh, yeah, hit. 4 damage. He's badly wounded now. Guy to the north of your bugbear friend attacks your bugbear friend, hitting for 4. Oh, and then dropping him unconscious and spiking a spike through his skull. And he raises up his spike club and says, I have avenged you, my chief. That bugbear's done. Sarvala, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to step up. Burning hands.
Oh, nice. Okay. Couple saves. Deck saves. Boom, boom. Both fail. Both take 4 fire. That kills the one to the east. Burns up the one to the west. Then, next to go, you see a female bugbear step out next to the chieftain. Obviously, the subject of all this battling between the bugbears.
Consort.
She's ready to attack as well.
Oh, no.
And their one champion in front of them is all that's left. That round is over. And doing your turn.
All right. Should I? This is an enemy?
Enemy, yeah.
Yes.
You have no more bugbear allies. Your bugbear ally is dead.
Die.
That's a hit. 9 damage. Almost kills him.
Oh,
But
never
he
works.
stands
Right.
against your
I'm
assault.
done.
And your turn.
Oh, the human guy.
Oh, yeah, the human guy's got to go. He'll step up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Longsword on that bugbear. 13 finishes him. And then, Andrus, if you move up next to Sarvala, you can see the bugbear to the north. And then we'll keep that shot. And then Chief for his consort.
The chief.
Chief is hit by an arrow, takes 6 points damage. You don't know who that makes that more mad, him or the consort. Marlo, your turn. You're out of sight where you're at now if you want to hide and then move up, Marlo.
Yes.
Okay. You're hiding this round?
Yes.
Okay. Then the Bugbear Chieftain, he sizes up the three of you and he sees the most dangerous one being the Ranger. Steps forward, takes his spiked mace, which will do extra point of damage, and doing 11 misses you, 6 misses you, both miss. And then Yaviko, your turn.
I'll attack the chieftain.
16 hits him, 4 damage. And then Sarvala, your turn.
All right. Burning hands against the chieftain.
Dex
Oh,
save.
sorry, no. Firebolt.
Firebolt, okay. Firebolt hit for 5 fire. The chieftain's in dire straits now. His consort tries to come to his aid. She comes to here, smashes her spiked base down on Yaviko, and then tries again, hitting this time for 3, Yaviko.
Okay.
And then undoing your turn.
This is the end for you. And I swing.
13 connects. It is the end.
Nice.
You cut down the chieftain. The consort screams in rage. Looks like she's fighting on. Your man-at-arms will try and cut her down. Fails. Ban, your turn.
Clean shot for 9.
9.
Nice.
Valley wounding her. Marlo, your turn.
Marlo, hidden from her, comes sliding up between Van's legs, pops up to a knee right here, and takes a shot.
What
at
is
her.
that?
It's called Marlo. That's a hit. 7 damage right into her skull. She falls to her knees and screams as her face hits the stone floor. Well done.
But
All's quiet now.
Whose name did she scream?
It must have been your friend's name. Your friendly bugbear's
The
name.
truth is
The
revealed.
truth is revealed in the end. All right. Dead bugbear bodies everywhere. What do you guys want to do? Got a combat.
Search the bodies.
Yeah.
Searching bodies. Okay. The chieftain to start. He has a key and 21 platinum pieces and 2 50 gold piece gems. And his consort has golden earrings worth 100 gold pieces. And then bugbears. There's 4 guards up there, right? You find another 7 times 4, 28 gold and silver each. And that's all you find in the bodies.
We'll check out his little room over here, his bedroom.
Okay, go ahead.
Search around in there.
Search in the bedroom.
Need some light.
I'll come in.
Mixed in with the bed sheets, the furnishings are kind of crude, kind of battered. Mixing with the bed sheets, you find some silk fabric pieces. Grand total of 4, each worth 20 gold pieces each. You can count that as jewelry as far as how many spaces it takes up.
Okay.
And then there is nothing else of value that you can find in the room.
This seems like it was his private quarters, so I will search for some secret doors in there
Secret
as well.
doors. Okay, you find 2 things that are secret. You find indeed a secret door. Move it out of the way so you'll be able to see it. Secret door to the west. And then you also find hidden on a ledge up high is a big chest. It'll take all your strength to get it down. You got Yaviko, he's pretty strong.
Pick me up.
Well, you have the rope of climbing.
Up.
Oh, yeah, I want to use the rope of climbing just to do it.
Yeah, there you go. And you can use the rope to kind of secure it and lower it too. It is, very heavy. Full of silver coins to the tune of over 1,000 of them. There's also a 30-pound statue of alabaster and ivory worth 150 gold. And all of that had resting on top of it 2 potions of healing. And those would have been easily broke if you just kind of like knocked the chest down and then opened it. But since you were careful, you're good. You also find in the chest a longsword, magical longsword, no less.
Oh, yeah.
Not the one you lost, unfortunately. So we'll start with the longsword. Anyone who would like a +1 longsword, roll a d20.
Yeah.
Anyone who would take it, just enter a 0.
Okay.
I don't think I can use one, right?
Yeah.
A rogue? No, rogue doesn't.
No.
Okay, it looks like Yaviko.
And longswords aren't finesse, right?
They're not. Swords
Okay.
are. Okay, so Yaviko's got the longsword. And then potion of healing. If you like either one of those potions of healing, remember you can have 2 consumables. Go ahead and roll for it. And if you want one of those more than a consumable you have, you can take it. You just give up your consumable for other people to take. So potions of healing. Looks like 1 to Marlo and 1 to Andrus, who is actually Van. And so Van and Marlo, you guys get potions of healing. And that's all you find in the room. And then, of course, the secret door to the west. And let's pause here for a second and check for wandering monsters. Check all your ongoing durations, please. Ooh, there'll be a wandering monster.
Minotaur.
Not yet.
So in this dark passageway to the west, Marlo, you guys were messing with the chest and such. And while you're doing that, evidently something was disturbed by your light and comes flying out of that passageway to the west. Big bat-like creatures, but with like dirk-like beaks. Come buzzing in on you guys. So everyone roll initiative.
And as this is happening, as this thing is materializing out of what to let someone know that they're coming out of the darkness, I need a...
Okay. So Van, you see the first of them, and you hear the commotion as you know more are coming. They are little dirk bats. They look like that. Insect bat with 4 wings and a blade-like beak. You are first, Van.
All right. I will take a shot at one.
That hit.
Nice.
For 3.
Dropped it. Then the dirk bats come in. You see one try and sink that blade-like beak into Marlo. It does. Doing 4 piercing damage to Marlo, plus draining his blood, attaching and auto-hitting each round until it's removed. Takes a 9 strength check for Marlo or someone else to remove it.
So how many damage? 4 damage?
Just 4 right away so far, Marlo. Yeah. And then another one comes out. Try and sink its teeth into Yaviko. Does not. Then another one comes for Van. And another one comes for Anduin. And then Yaviko, your turn. So now you can try and rip one off of someone. Attacking it on someone you have to do with disadvantage, or else you risk hitting the person it's on.
I'll swipe at this one over here,
Okay.
and am I able to use a potion of healing?
Yeah, you can drink a potion for free.
Okay. And that's 2d6?
2d6, correct.
All right. That's all I need. And swipe. 17.
You cut that one out of the air. Down it goes. Sarvalda, your turn.
All right. I'll step up and burning hands against the 2
It's 2, okay.
in front of. All right.
Dex save. One failed and is burned up. The other one made it and is burned up. So they're both destroyed. Nice damage on that one, Sarvala. Okay, more of them come flying out of that chamber.
Oh,
1,
no.
2, 5 to there. Try to get on Yaviko. Does 2 points damage, Yaviko.
Okay.
And then 3, 6. Double move, though, to get to there. So 3 more come out. Double moving. They're coming right at you. Marlo, your turn.
So if I try to attack the one that's on me, is that also at disadvantage?
No, you can attack it for full.
All right. So kind of dropping my bow, I'm going to grab it up upwards into it.
They are armor class 12, so it just glances off of his armor.
I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that inspiration.
Okay.
Oh
no.
my god.
Even worse.
No.
Okay, after Marlo, Anduin.
I come up to Marlo. I say, "You'll not die today," and I strike at the one that's on him at disadvantage. I guess.
Armor class 12, disadvantage on the strike. Got it. No problem. Dead.
Thank you.
Your friend will come up here and try to get the one to the north of him with his longsword. Does cuts it out of the air. And then Van, your turn.
I will quickly pull out my rapier and strike at the one to the left.
Oh, yeah. Critical. Destroyed it. Nice, Van. Van, you can have inspiration.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun. And then next to go is going to be dirk bats that don't have blue on them. They're all gone. And Yaviko, your turn.
I'll try to pull it off of me.
DC 9 strength check.
I got advantage, though.
You do have advantage. It's off. And then Sarvala, your turn.
All right. Firebolt against the one north of Van.
Okay. It's got cover, so that'd be a miss.
Okay.
Then the one north of Van tries to reattach with a beak. Fails. Then the one north of Yaviko tries to reattach. It also fails. Marlo, your turn.
All right. They're both attached or they're not attached. Neither one of them are attached.
Neither one are attached.
Neither.
Okay, so I'm going to move up here for a clean shot. Swapping out to my bow. Try to nail that one out of the air.
Dropped him. And Anduin.
All right. Slice this one below me. No.
No. And then your friend, longsword. No. And then Van, your turn.
Oh,
13 hit.
squish.
Dead. Dirk kebab. Okay, they're all destroyed. And back to what you're doing. You had searched this room thoroughly. What next?
I want to move into that secret room, but I will need some light.
You can see that there are remains of some bodies, like maybe the chieftain was throwing people in that room to feed those things, but nothing of value in the chamber that you can see.
Brutal.
Okay. I am going to give a curative to Marlowe's since I've been lucky so far.
All right. The luck continues.
Nice, thank you. No loose cobblestones or anything. No escape hatch.
You find another secret door, Marlowe, searching the chamber
Yes.
to the south.
Oh,
And it goes to the south.
Before I enter in there, I want to remind everyone, door across the hallway. At the risk of maybe entering another cave system, do we to maybe go back and check the room where we had the bugbear fight?
I say we can just keep moving in this.
yeah, I agree.
All right, but if it turns out that this is the beginnings of a new cave system,
Then yeah, we can turn back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it looks like it is. This is looks pretty extensive here. Oh, wow. Very extensive.
Yeah. And you start to feel a little bit slightly dizzy, too, when you get to your Anduin.
Back out.
All
Get out of here, carbon monoxide.
All right.
Carbon what? Go over here. We thoroughly searched this. We have this door over here. Marlowe?
My pleasure.
It is locked.
The chieftain's key work on it?
It does. Indeed, it does.
Then I will open.
All right. Inside is all manner of storage. There is a bunch of food and some things of value. You find there's a shield sitting on top of a barrel, on top of which is a bunch of dried herbs. You'd estimate maybe catnip, Marlowe. The shield itself is a magical shield, +1. Who would like to have a +1 shield? Roll a d20 if you like it. 0 if you take it, if no one takes it. Remember, you can only have one permanent magic item. So if you do take it,
you can only have one permanent magic item?
Right now, yeah. You might have to discard the other one.
Okay.
If you want this more, it's a +1 shield.
Yeah, I'll give it to somebody else.
So you have a you're passing.
I guess I'm going to have to pass too because I like my +1 hand axe.
Anyone else want a +1 shield?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Who was talking?
Anders or Greg.
Van.
Yes, Van.
Van.
Identity crisis.
Van takes the +1 shield. Go. Okay. I mean, just type all the rest of the treasure that you can find in here. So sorting through everything. Each of these takes a slot for the treasure keeper. Because they're all pretty big. All the dried herbs, 10 gold, various boxes and crates of high quality dried or salted foodstuffs. So taking the best foodstuffs, you get 100 gold pieces worth into a slot. Other hides in a sack, 100 gold pieces. 3 barrels of ale, 50 gold each. Ton of wine, 50 gold. All those is a slot.
Let me know if you need any slots.
We are.
Everyone, let them know how many more slots you need, and then they can decide if they want to drop stuff.
So each barrel is 1 slot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We got 14 slots and coins.
So you need 14 slots?
No, I said no. I'm just right now. I'm calculating 14 slots and coins. We have Jim. To carry that stuff, we would need everything shown on that screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7 slots for that set of stuff.
Okay.
I could free up 2.
I'll free up 4.
Well,
you
might not need any, so let's first find out how many he needs. Do you need more slots?
We need 5. I need 5.
5.
I need to create 5. Yeah.
I can drop 2 items to bring it down to 3.
I can drop another item.
I'll drop 2.
There you go.
Right.
Got it
That
all.
pretty much fills this up.
Good.
Now it appears we need to head on back, cash in.
Okay. Let's see if you have any
Agreed.
encounters on the way out of here. Nothing at the Caves of Chaos. Nothing on the road home.
But I think we need to come back to this area to check out the Caves of Dizziness.
Yeah, the Caves of Dizziness. You get home safely. You can split up the treasure, so go ahead and total up the total treasure, Greg.
Okay.
And you get to go up to 3rd level for the next session. So you all got a bunch of talent rolls you get to make. And we can do the downtime now. We'll do the downtime for the next session now. That way, if If you have to roll up a new character because you get imprisoned or anything, we'll know. So, go to total the gold, and then once the gold's totaled up and divided, then we'll figure out the downtime. Here's a short list of downtime stuff that you get. Have enough gold. Let me read back to magic items, make sure I didn't miss any. Hand axe +1 to Anduin. Robe of climbing to Marlowe. Longsword +1 to Yaviko. Potion of healing to Van and Marlowe. And shield +1 to Van.
I'll be right back while he's totaling up.
Okay. I'm going to, while he's totaling up, also go back to the other screen for you. Yeah, if you guys are making any rolls, just type in ahead of time like Yaviko just did. And for Shadow Dark, it's 2d6. For roll 20 or d20play, it's a d20. Oh yeah, hit point rolls for everyone. Oh, nice hit point roll, Yaviko.
Plus 2 to S, D, and C.
Strength, Dex, or Con.
Or okay. Well,
what's the fighter talent roll of a 5? Yaviko?
Yeah, I'm just double checking that.
I'm gonna increase my Dex because it's so embarrassing to have -1.
That is bad for me. Okay, there's the treasure split. Looks like 253 gold and 6 silver each, or 25 gold and 3 silver and 6 copper. Shadow Darking. So add that gold into your total, and then now we'll do downtime.
Now that's from this haul.
Yeah, the previous haul was
the haul from
158.
before.
Previous haul was 158 or 15.8. So think about what you want to do for downtime, and we'll start with Marlowe. You want to do any downtime, Marlowe?
Yeah, I do. I want to see if I can make more money drinking again.
Grousing in. You're going to do the 1, 10, or 100?
Let me see. I actually have enough now. I think I have enough now to do the 100.
Okay, you want to do that? Might not get it back. You know, you don't make money all the time.
I know. Let's see.
You could also train your Dex up to 2 more points for your next session of play with 100.
Yeah, I want to take the gambles.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, you rolled a 2? That is imprisoned, but you spent 100. So that means you get out. You bribe the judge basically immediately, but you lose 40% of your gold. So first take off the 100, then multiply your remaining gold and stuff by 0.4. And then for every item you have, you need to roll a 9 or higher on a d20 or you lose it, including magic items. So you can do that while you're doing that. And you just, you don't need to report it back or anything, just update your character sheet. And you can replace any items that you lose that are mundane, with mundane items by purchasing new mundane. You'll also have access to another potion of healing for 100 gold or 10 gold, 1 more each. Now that you're 3rd level, you can have 2 permanent items and 3 consumable items. So you'll have an extra consumable spot. So let's do Anduin next. You want to do any downtime, Anduin?
No, Marlo has taught me a lesson. I'm sitting at home and being a good boy.
Okay. You can also spend another downtime stuff like training and such. Van?
I don't have enough.
Van, you want to do any downtime?
Sure do. I'm going to take a risk. I'll spend 100.
100 gold, carousing. Okay, going to roll. Did you roll a 2? Oh,
no.
You spent enough not to be imprisoned, but you also lose 40% of all your stuff.
Crap. Okay.
In addition to your...
I warned you.
Sarvala, what do you want to do?
I'm staying at home. I've heard about the
and
my compatriots getting imprisoned.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe.
Play it safe. Okay, man. A couple bad rolls and no one wants to carouse anymore.
It's trouble.
Of the 4 people that caroused, 4 of you rolled lose some percentage of your gold, or 3 of you lost some percentage of your gold. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, 75%. It sounds bad.
Bad amount of gold. Yeah. Okay. Finish rolling your hit points. Just do it here in the chat log. You don't have to do it right away. You can do it later when you decide what you're doing. You can't change all your classes though, unfortunately. Oh God. Poor Andrew. Poor Andrus. I mean,
I'm broke again.
That's why you gotta go back to the adventuring. Yeah, and then send me your updated characters as soon as you have them, and we'll play again in 1 week on the 19th. And if you can't make it, let me know so I can get a guest player to come in, and I'll see you all then. Thanks for playing, guys.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.